Boys, this episode of the podcast is proudly sponsored by our good friends over at Wagyu, boys, mate. They make the best Wagyu steak around for affordable prices right here in Prestons, Western Sydney. Cuz if you haven't tried them already, you're missing out. I had my little event for Dogs versus Storm over at Wagyu, boys. Everybody left very satisfied. Even my boss came. My boss knew I was leaving work, and he came, and he loved it, and he's been there already another time since then. Once you go, you get addicted. You can't quit, but it's addicted to something good. Good food that's cooked in no seed oils. Everything is cooked in either beef tallow or ghee. And, mate, it's just, he's got the best food items in the world, mate. You can have Wagyu in like 20 different ways. He's got 2 Lebanese desserts, Nutella Sambursik and Znud, both cooked exceptionally. His mum makes it and they cook it there. His mum makes it like every day. They go and cook it. It's some of the best stuff you will have, like, genuinely, and it won't break your bank. If you tell a lie, so he's saying, yeah, he'll take good care of you, bro. Mate, trust me, Wagyu, boys, and he's got some new items coming, including some items they're classified right now, but when they come out, you're gonna be interested. All right. My favorite, boys, is the Wagyu snack pack, mate, the large one. He comes with Wagyu pieces and some of the best chips you've ever had in your life. I don't know what he puts in that chip, the spices and rub that he puts on the fries, but, mate, whatever it is, if you said there was crack in there, I would believe it. That's how addictive they are. Shout out to Wagyu, boys, for sponsoring this episode of the show, and, mate, enjoy.
Lads and gents, welcome back to another episode of League Lads. Unfortunately, we had to delay the episode one day because I was grieving. Very sad news for the Bulldogs. The season is over. Fred's not here, but I'm at a table with winners today. The guy in front of me is a winner. Back-to-back winner, Tanaka. Daniel Tupou's fucking biggest hero,
I wasn't here because I was doing Mad Monday yesterday. Start early, just celebrate. Just start celebrate.
But you never know. You have a chance. You might have a chance.
We're still doing Mad Monday.
You know what I'm burning about, and before we get into introducing the next guy, you know what I'm burning about is they keep saying like the Raiders. They're watching. Vossi was like, the Raiders are watching this game. I'm like, well, the Raiders are fucking done. What are you doing here? Trying to plan home. And don't even mention the Bulldogs. Like, they're the last. But don't mention shit, cuz. And we got Abu, Mike, Hadsrips. How are you, my brother?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, cuz. You're here with the notebook. You're ready to rip in.
Ready
I love
to
it,
roll.
cuz. I'm very sad that you beat us, but...
I was very happy. I lost my voice. That's why I wasn't here yesterday.
Ah, there we go, cuz. Everyone's got excuses today, huh? Well, anyway, I'm wearing the jersey that won this week. I mean, we won this game. Man United didn't. Chelsea didn't. Premier League is back, baby. Let's start off. Are you ready, T?
Just from one headache to another headache.
Zach and Iyad, the group we have, like, Iyad messages, he's like, I miss you, cunt. And he put, United's defense hasn't changed in like 4 years. And I was like, fuck, I miss you, boys.
It's going to be a long season this year.
Fuck,
so
I don't know what to expect, to be honest.
I don't know what to expect from one team.
Arsenal? What about Arsenal?
Yeah.
You expect them to rip in or what?
Anyways, let's talk footy.
All right, boys. Mikey, I'm going to let you take this away. You got the news, injuries, all the updates.
We'll start with some news.
Let's go.
Billy Slater steps down as coach, and Cameron Smith came out today to say that he's not interested in the Queensland job. That's a big one.
Another Andrew Johns.
Imagine Laurie Daly making you bitcher. Like, just imagine that. Imagine that.
Like you step down.
Our legend, Loris.
Maybe they don't want to go up against Matty King, their old teammate.
I used to call him Macarona King because he had big afro. It was such a childhood thing, bro. So, yeah. Who should take the job for
Look,
Queensland?
to be fair, like, jokes aside, man, I think Billy did a really good job in that.
Unbelievable.
And this boosted his stocks, right? Really, really, really good, solid effort. I think he had more years in it, but I think he's probably just thinking his next move and probably teeing up to get the club job. We all know which club job we reckon.
Which club you reckon?
Bulldogs. Could teach the fullback a thing or two.
Bro, I would love him to play at fullback. Start him this week, please. He's still got it, cuz. He's still got it. Reminds me of Chabi Alonso when he's in the training. I was like, he's still got it.
Still pinging balls around.
Bro. Nah, I think, look, I agree with you, T, because Slater's, what he's done, cuz, he's put on Brad Fittler, right? Fittler was there at the time. He's put on Fittler. He's put on Loz in like a few...
Honestly, he beat my spirits this year. I'll say this. This year, I wrote us off, and I just thought there's no way Loz could outcoach Billy. And somehow, and some way, he found a way. And credit to Loz.
I think he just has the better players, because...
Yeah, look, I think the third game's the only game he outcoached him. I think to me, in a weird way, Queensland won that Origin. Like, they did enough to win that Origin. they're just really unlucky in that first game. Really, really unlucky.
But we take on the chin, and they got robbed in game 3, which I will live by. I don't want to win fair in Origin. I really don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, I just want to rip them off.
We played well, and everything went to the book.
Wallah, yeah. Like, I remember when I was young, the sideline was fucking curved out, so Val Holmes can step out, and they're just like, yeah, all good try. Shit has happened, and we're pretty scarred, but suck shit, Queensland. Now, I hope you go and sign, who do we want him to sign?
Anthony Seibold.
Yeah, Anthony Seibold. I've seen him in those colours before. Yeah, but I don't know. Who do you think should take the job, Mikey?
Maybe Matt Ballon. He's already in the system as an assistant. And he's
been a hard player, bro, back in the day.
Yeah, very tough player. And he never really played too much Origin because obviously he had Smith in front of him. But as a coach, he's supposed to be a great coach. Or even someone like Jonathan Thurston as a smoky. And today they were saying Darius Boyd's put his hand up.
Yeah, because he coaches apparently the under-19s.
The under-19s team, and he's been doing pretty well with that side, and he's pretty well respected up there. So either one of those guys would be good. Or left field, when I was watching Fox on the weekend, they threw it to Kevy, would you coach Queensland again? And he said, oh, look, we've got a World Cup to get through, but we can see what happens. And then he threw Wayne's name in there.
And Wayne apparently said that he'll do it.
He probably would.
Wayne is not normal.
He just side quests his life, bro.
Yeah, he's actually like he's like Shaq. You know, Shaq just does commercials and shit. Wayne Bennett just takes on the Origin job like it's nothing.
The thing is, the bloke doesn't even need the money, probably.
It's not even about money, but I think he just
definitely doesn't.
I think he's just doing it like
for the love of the game.
He just loves it, bro. And I feel like he could never do anything else but that. He was an officer, police officer, right?
Yeah.
He can't go back into the force cars. They can't give him the belt. He'll fucking weigh him down, lad. Good old Wayno, bro.
He played footy, then went into the cops, and then he sort of played footy and coached the cop team, and then that's how he started his coaching career. Yeah.
Like, when did he start coaching? The 80s? 90s?
I think even earlier than that.
Man. I think 70s.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, that's his professional coaching career.
So I think it was in the 70s he started coaching.
Fuck me dead, bro.
Yeah, so he's been a lifelong coach. Yeah, proper aura.
That's proper aura, bro.
The youth keeps Wayne young, and he loves
hanging out with him as well.
His environment, I think, yeah, it's probably the.
Him and Brandon Smith have a good laugh. Surely.
Yeah. Oh, mate, imagine the card games between them. Sitting on the back of the bus. Hell, bro. They'd be crazy together.
I find it really interesting how though, like probably two of the biggest legends to the respective states have both just said nah.
That's why I called him Andrew Johns.
Yeah, he's like not interested. Smith. You know, like two of the most opinionated as well about like each state, vice versa, right? Like Joey will come out, spray the Queenslanders, and then Cameron Smith spray him. It's got to be a review. Yeah.
Salty Smiths.
All right, go do something. Nah, all good.
No, I don't do it. I think they can't handle it. Like, how do you explain
I think they're too emotional.
Yeah, they would make like bad decisions, and I think that's what Andrew Johns and Cameron Smith will be like. Nah.
They're rage quitters, is what I would say. You know, when you're losing 4-0 in FIFA, you just fling the controller.
Throw the controller, snap it in half.
I could just see Joey just heads it off, just march down to the field.
Half time, right? So one of them is losing 20. What the fuck are they going to do? Someone's going to get something thrown at them.
But they're smart enough to find solutions in the game. That's what I find funny. But I
think they'll both be good at it. But yeah, it's probably their emotions.
I think it's his legacy. Like, they're thinking in their heads, if I go out there and I bomb.
Nah, they've cemented their legacy. Like Joey cemented his legacy.
Like,
I think Cam Smith. We'll be talking about Cam Smith when we're 60, when there's some little hooker running around like. Back in my days, I watched Cam Smith, you know.
5 boats for the refs. 5 boats. Check the invoices.
Big ups to them, man.
Yeah, Mikey, tell me.
We'll go to the next news. State of Origin Game 2 next year, since we're on State of Origin, is going to be in Eden Park.
Where's that?
Auckland.
Auckland, ooh.
So Game 2.
Oh, I love it for the New Zealanders. I think they deserve every bit of rugby league that they can get, especially just off... Like, forget everything else they've done, just off the back of COVID, what they did for the game. I think very important to give them something. I think a Magic Round would have been better than an Origin. Because Origin is more Australia-based. Like, it's about New South Wales and Queensland.
They can't do Magic Round yet because it's still contracted with the Queensland government. But for State of Origin, why I love it, they're definitely going to turn up.
Oh, they'll definitely turn up.
Because the WAHS have had over 500,000 people attend their home games this year.
Wow.
Across all the games, and the last 2 years it's been their biggest attendance. So I feel like the New Zealand fans deserve it. Plus, if they're going to do the next team after PNG, in New Zealand as the Orcas. It makes a lot of sense to take an Origin over there and just keep giving them a taste of the rugby league and high level rugby league.
We're just dirty because we know it's enemy state when we go to.
And it's a true neutral location.
It is.
Nah.
No, you don't think so? I think it is.
Nah,
You think
no
they're more
way.
Queenslanders?
Yeah, absolutely.
But do you think
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, do you think it's because of favor? Like, it's not because they're connected to Queensland, but because they just watch Queensland dominate. They're like, I'm picking the winner.
Honestly, every single one of my fob mates, I've never met one that goes to New South Wales, and they live in New South
Chris
Wales.
a
I've got
Queenslander?
more, yeah, through and through.
Queenslander?
He's a Queenslander
Fucking
through and through, and I've
Chris.
looked at him, every single one of them. Like, even I look at all the boys, like when they're talking, if I would play Origin, yeah, I'd be a Queenslander. But Ronaldo, all right, no, not anymore. Nah, bro. That's pure enemy state. That's how I say. I don't think it's neutral ground. It's neutral in the venue.
Yeah.
But I think support.
fans.
I don't think the support would be
But I think,
split down the
I
middle.
think a lot of them would be there for New South Wales, bro.
I prefer it there instead of the MCG or Perth.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Perth's. Probably my least favorite.
And just MCG for viewing as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing worse than viewing NRL in an oval.
I think it'll be the best atmosphere we've had in an Orange game, though.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Absolutely,
That's
like in
gonna
New
be
Zealand,
crazy.
like
Well,
they'll,
they deserve
they'll
it,
be
bro.
bumping and grinding, and yeah, let's see
No
what
matter what our
happens.
opinion is, they deserve it, bro. So.
Nah, they absolutely deserve
I'll
it.
fucking be watching it, bro. We're gonna be watching it, and I'm gonna be
100%.
excited to see those fans. They should bring some of those posters they make and paint their faces.
Oh, that'll be crazy.
Get into that New Zealand spirit, bro.
Yeah.
Not smart Joker wearing like an Origin jersey.
Fuck, that'll be so good, bro.
He should wear a 50-50. Next news, we've got Cleary to go to November 1, potentially, and then his brother should get released as early as this week.
Matty Johns is very confident that PNG are gonna sign Nathan Cleary. Like, very confident. We had Shamus yesterday give it to Gus on 100% footy. Love that.
That was nice.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to.
Haven't spoken to Nathan ever. It's like, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what Nathan's gonna do, especially because his dad's not gonna be there. But like, I don't know where it goes. I think PNG and New Zealand would be a big shout for Nathan. But Jet is leaving to play where? To play in Penrith with his brother.
Wants to go back to Penrith.
1 year, and then that could be the succession.
I don't know. They wrap it up, finish it, and move on.
Yeah. Or Jet could just stay as the 7 at
And just
Penrith
continue the legacy.
and continue the Cleary legacy there while his brother goes and does his side quests.
It's
Because
a big shadow, but
I think together is better
shadow.
than him alone.
Yeah, it's a big shadow.
but you know what? If there's anyone that can fill the shadow, it could be a Cleary.
Yeah, it's
Also,
the
think
Clearys.
about it. He goes for a year, and like, they're like, "Alright, I'll teach you everything I know for a year, and then you're on your own."
Yeah, but you need to play together. I feel like the perfect story would be that they play together, finish it up, and then both go back to New Zealand. And then I don't know, Ivan just coaches New South Wales and wins us 50 in a row.
There's a couple of theories, right? So he could either sign for like a 1 year deal or a 2 year deal until the New Zealand team comes in, the new New Zealand team. And after Ivan has his little break, they could all go to that new team. Or now that
Because
the
there'll be
NRL,
money there too.
there will be money there, and the cap's just going to keep
Going up.
increasing. Or the NRL's making a huge offer to the Super League to buy half of the Super League. Why wouldn't Peter say to him, I've got a really nice carrot here for you to go play in England. You can
Hang
be
out
closer
with the
to your missus.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's just almost like a match made in heaven for Nathan because he's getting paid in pounds.
Yeah, and Vlandis is very business minded, so he'll be like, let me take the best player I have and take it to my new business.
Yep.
Because my new business needs help.
No one's better at marketing than Pete.
Yeah,
The
I think
NRL
he's great at it as well.
I don't think the NRL needs Nathan as much as the Super League would need him at the moment,
Yeah.
especially with sort of getting eyes onto it.
But do you think he would want to, like, that's another legacy, that's another, like, road of legacy he's going to take?
Well,
he's
he's done
gonna,
everything.
He's
young
done
man.
everything
I
here.
know, but fuck that competitive nature that he has, Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, but you still
But it
play
wouldn't
competitive
die.
football. Do you
Yeah.
not understand what I mean? I understand.
But he
But,
like-
but the thing is, he's the best of the best.
Like
At
Matt
some
Duffy
point,
on the Daily
Messi,
M there
bro, at
7
some
times.
point, Messi decided he needs to go kick it in the MLS. And then he came back at the World
Yeah, but
Cup.
he's
It's like,
fucking
let me remind you of what I can do. Let me remind you. And we're all out here going ref
Hat-tricks.
conspiracy, ref conspiracy, ref
Zionism.
conspiracy. We put everything out. We all watched that final like, please.
On the other hand of that point, like he will raise the level over there.
100%
because
everyone would want to play there. Then.
Correct.
Like,
And
it'll
it'll
be a
attract
road.
more players to play there. Because like if they
You want to take the game global as well.
it.
So
This is why you're the best at it, Mikey, because I didn't think of that, to be honest.
That's a really sort of that's a perfect side quest for him. And if Pete is really going to buy it, that's something that they can just dangle to Nathan And even maybe Ivan wants to go travel the world, bit of work-life balance.
Yeah.
He can go coach in England as well
It's
and
not a
show
bad
him
shot,
what he's
Wallah.
got too.
I don't think it's a bad shot.
Next, we've got some retirements. Ryan Madison's retired.
Tired
and
ass. I'll never forget it, bro.
How much was it? Was it like $2,000 or something?
Three, I think, 3,000.
I think it was like 3-4 grand, and then he's like, "Nah, man,
take
look,
the
time stuff right now. Wallah, I can't pay it, bro."
3-week suspension.
But I don't know. I think they came out and said there was a misunderstanding. Like, come on, bro. Like, just cop it on the chin. Like,
I think he understood what was going
pay
on.
the money, cousin. Move on. Yeah, he'll forever be a Titus in my opinion. But fuck, when I was watching him at Chooks and then Para, it was something special, bro.
Yeah, he was great when he started to come
And
through.
he played lock. He played in the second row.
Yeah.
He even played a bit of 6, I think.
Hugo Savala reminds me a lot of him at the moment.
Yeah. Body shape, the way they play as well. All the best, Madison. I think he's big on Instagram now.
And Big Papa announces
Big
his
traveller.
retirement as well. At the
That
end
one
of the
caught me off
season.
guard, bro.
I thought it was about
Nah,
time.
I thought he would do something overseas, maybe.
Maybe.
Over 300 grams under the belt, man. Like,
But fuck, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
wanted to do it, but apparently he said in the presser, like his body just can't take it up
okay.
anymore.
I never watched the presser, but he's given the game everything. He's a true, like old school fucking prop.
And he's a Canberra legend.
Like I would sign him, wallah. I would sign him any day at the Bulldogs. Just he would raise the standard.
and then
for props.
they wonder why, and they wonder why, and they wonder why, and they wonder why
You hear
their
what I
club,
said, bro?
and they wonder why their club is where it's at.
No, but
right
hear
now.
what I said. Like as a
You
guys
said he
come-
would raise the standard.
Yeah, for the fucking props, brother. He'll tell you what's wrong with you.
Maybe as a props coach.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. I'm not gonna say play the bloke 80 minutes.
No,
You know what I mean?
in my
No,
head,
T.
I went. Sui's like,
But if
nah,
someone-
I've seen enough. Put him on.
No, but listen.
Like
if his body,
Slater.
6 minutes ago, you said Slater.
Billy Slater at fullback and Big Papa starting with Thompson.
yeah, that's hectic. Listen,
Get Hendrick in there whilst you're at
my
it.
team's fucking
Get
retirees.
Branco as well.
Listen, if his body could handle it, wallah, I'll sign him on a 1 year deal.
Yeah, fair
Just
enough.
fucking bring him in, slap these blokes across the head. They're playing 30 minutes, gassing out, not coming back for the last 15 minutes.
But
Anyway, the
he
Bulldogs are a
can't
different segment.
even do 30s.
Yeah, but it's not about that, T. Come on. And you know what? To be fair, Mike, 2 years ago when he got back to Origin,
Yeah.
I was saying it, brother. I don't know why no one's picking him in Origin. Why no one's picking him in Origin? Bang, they go pick him in Origin, and they won the series. And he was one of the blokes to lift that.
That was last
Last
year,
year, or whenever it was. Sorry, I'm bad with my times, guys. After 30, you start to lose your brain a bit. You know what I mean?
It may as well have been 2 years ago. For signing news, there's a bunch of signings.
Tell me.
We've got the Tigers get Jaden Brayley till the end of 28. The Bears sign Corey Horsburgh till the end of 29.
Fuck, him and Ricky are not having it, eh?
No.
Him and Ricky are punching on
There's
it.
buds.
He got full drop.
I fucking love their
That's
relationship.
rightly so, but
I love their relationship, bro.
Yeah, you got to
Like
drop him
Ricky
after
is
that.
always gonna be his best mate. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have a drama.
Well, Ricky said last week, I really, really like him. I really like him. I really like him.
Fucking legends of the game. Wallah, I love it. And you know what? Corey Osbar's actually like one of the when there's a big game, not when there's a big game, but when there's a scuffle, I want to see him in the middle of it. He's just
Yeah.
the fucking best.
He's
But this is
actually-
the type of things that they'll have a beer about in 20 years. But
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that game,
was
you know, when it was on the line, when we need to make the top 8 and you just like get your hands out, you fucking.
Bulldogs legend, bro. It was a Bulldogs legend. Corey Osbar played 4 games for us on loan. Fucking
remember
icon.
Murray Talangi's going to French rugby for 3 years.
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Me too, especially because he was supposed to replace your man
Yeah.
at the Chooks all year. Everyone
Yeah.
was talking about it.
That one caught me off
But-
guard.
Maybe
Money. Maybe the
maybe
money.
it's the HIA problems.
He's had a few of them.
He's had a lot of HIAs
Trying to
over the
gather as
last
much
few
money
years,
as he can before he can
and they don't tackle as much and
over there. Yeah.
or in the rugby.
What do you
union.
mean? They just kick the ball from one side to the other side.
Pretty
and they
much.
kick it back
Just
again,
drop
and then they
kicks.
kick it
You
again.
have
Fucking
a
Pickford will get a contract with them. Yeah.
few years holiday, and then he might be back to the NRL.
Every
'cause
now
he's
and
still
again,
young
I
enough.
have to catch it and run a couple of yards. Great
is what
sport.
it
Great
is.
sport.
Isaiah Papali'i extended with the Panthers beyond 27, but a date's not been set yet.
Good signing for them.
Cherry Evans is going over to the Super League in 27 to Hull FC.
I think it's perfect way to end his career, bro.
Oh.
What is it? 2 year deal?
1 year deal.
1 year deal?
But I wouldn't put it past him to play beyond that.
Yeah, he's like, he gives me like Ronaldo vibes, bro. Like
He's
he
so
can
good.
he will just keep playing and playing and playing and fuck. There'll be moments where you're watching, you're like, fuck, man, what a gun. Like even on the weekend, bro.
He put the team on his
double.
back.
He fucking took the game. He took control of that game against Penrith. Like I know they were a bit shaky, but still fucking Penrith. So
His kicking game was amazing in that
yeah.
first half.
Shout
but
out
we'll
to
get to
DC.
that. Speaking of Penrith, McLean contract upgrade and extension till the end of 2030, and
time.
Alamotti extends until the end of 29.
So 2031, he'll be at the Bulldogs, McLean. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? I
Maybe.
don't mind that.
Take it big. He more Ella.
Maybe.
No, we already had Alan. We
I
don't
know.
go
He'll
back.
come
Come
back. Oh, you went back to Montoya, but anyway.
That's different.
T's man Tupou is going to extend with the Roosters for a year by the looks of
He's
it.
getting top try score. Nah, I'm kidding.
Hey, bro, AJ's mates here, bro.
He could hit second all time. He's about 17 off of.
I've always maintained he'd finish his career as second.
He just has to stop the soft tissue injuries.
Nah, that's
I
the
love
body,
him,
man.
bro. Yeah, I love him, bro. Proper Auburn boy, proper bloke, cuz legend of the game.
And Chanel Harris-Tavita extends with the WAHS till the end of 28. And Kelma Chualangi today signed with the Storm till the end of 27.
I don't know. What do you
1 year
think?
deal.
What do you think of?
It's a very odd deal.
Yeah.
I love it. He goes back to Melbourne. He's a Melbourne junior. He started his career there. He didn't play first grade there, but we've seen Bellamy turn
Players around.
an average second rower to an elite second rower.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Bronson Jerry become fucking prime center.
Critter.
next year. He's gonna
Prime
be a
GI.
prime center, wallah.
Yeah,
I already know it, bro. I know it. It's plain sight.
Well, that's pretty much all the signing news.
Speaking of Melbourne, Sean Bloor off the Broncos, 2-year deal.
Yeah, that's a 2-year deal.
Good signing.
That one was last week. That's a good signing for
I don't
the
know
Broncos.
who's going Brisbane anymore. I'm so lost with Brisbane, bro. Like I feel like when I watched them on the weekend, I was like, bro, who the fuck is this team?
Yeah, they're going to look a bit different next year.
No identity. Like the identity is kind of fading a lot.
The two signings so far is
Barnett,
Barnett,
good.
Hadsrips, and Bloor.
Sean Bloor, and I think there's a couple of more that we're
I
missing.
think they want Sammy Walker as well.
1.7 is what he wants. So
Get your money, son.
Best also snubbed the Knights extension. Samuela Fainu and Latu Fainu want 1.2 million between them.
So that's together, yeah, not
Together.
Like, okay, I read the article got me good.
Yeah.
Like, it really baited me in.
Yeah.
He's like the black one's 1.2. I was like, what? Who the
Yeah.
fuck? You're
In
good,
what world?
but yeah.
He's worth double Preston apparently,
Yeah.
according to the Dogs.
Shout out to
'cause
Gus.
They started negotiations today at 650 plus a ratchet clause, and the Raiders have offered Hudson Young 850 a year.
What are we worrying about here, Gus? I want to know what are we worrying about? 100 grand, 150 grand in a salary cap that's, I don't know, what's going to be 10 million next year or 11? It's more now, isn't it?
Joey,
What's the cap, Joey?
Current cap, I believe, is
next year.
Or next year's cap.
What's this year's cap?
This year's cap, I believe, is 11.5.
11 point fucking, come on, bro. And how many of these young players that we
When
give
you've got Leo Thompson on 850, it's hard to pay everyone else.
No, but like, all right, Leo Thompson, fine. I understand we needed the prop. You done it, okay? And he's still got time to prove properly his fucking value. But this is, I'm not talking about some idiot. I'm not talking about some guy that you're bringing in for whatever. I'm talking about Jacob fucking Preston.
This could be an ex-captain.
Also,
Hey, I think, like next year, I don't know. Critter still there. The year after, Preston should be the.
But it's
fucking
for
cap-
the year. It's for the year after. He's contracted till next year,
But
Preston.
yeah, but you gotta
So
fucking.
it's the when
You
the
can't
cap
let
is,
him run till next
boys,
year.
I was wrong with Dick. The current cap is 11.95 million.
So
and
12
what about in 2 years once it goes up?
That's gonna be like 15 million, bro. 14 million.
Isn't it
Yeah.
rising to 20 at some stage?
That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say.
So
it
we're
just
gonna
in
worry
case,
about
but
100 grand. Is my problem. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the problem? Just fucking pay the money.
The cap will increase between 14.5 million to 20 million per club by 2028, roughly.
That's crazy.
So PNG, you're gonna have 40 million fucking in 3 years.
That's wild.
Motherfuckers. Anyway, pay Preston, bro.
Yeah, you got to pay Preston.
Hey, Preston.
Hey,
Otherwise,
Preston, bro.
another club will like the Roosters.
Roosters, Perth, PNG. They're three. I think we'll start circling around it.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm going to Roosters
Either one of them.
easily.
Even PNG, tax free. It's too hard to
PNG, yeah,
say
but
no
fuck,
to.
like. I mean, they're gonna build a good team, but yeah. We'll
In-
move on, boys. We're good for
Injuries?
that. Injuries. Oh,
We've got
Braden?
Jesse Ramian's out for the season.
That's his last game for the Sharks, huh?
Last game for the Sharks. He's
Haram.
gone to the Cowboys next year.
Haram.
Braden Trindle will avoid surgery, but we don't know when he's going to be back. So hopefully for the finals for the Sharks. Metcalf did his hammy kicking a goal on the weekend, 4 to 6 weeks.
Tanaka fell on his knees somewhere, bro. He dropped to his knees.
That's a second injury in 2 weeks kicking goals, and Bud Sullivan was almost a third, but he made it through the game.
Who was the other one that got injured?
Oh,
Ashton
honestly,
Ward.
you
Oh, yeah.
need to sort your goal kickers out.
We don't know. They're all injured.
I know, but like
Let
from
Kepi kick.
from whoever's playing,
Wallah.
because I was watching Bud hit him, I was like, jeez. I was like,
And they
jeez.
still won by a mile.
I know. Goal kicking's cost us a few games this year, which is
That's the biggest burn job,
frustrating.
bro. Ask him. He Zach Lomax played for his club at one stage.
Oh, even Val's cost us this year as well.
he's kicking at 80%. Val.
No, I'm saying there's been games Val's cost
Yeah.
us this year.
That's fair. Walsh's season's over. 8 weeks, maybe the World Cup as well. Adam Dwayhe, not good news for the Cedars. He's getting a shoulder reconstruction this week, so he'll be out for the World Cup. And
Oh,
hoping,
he's actually out.
yeah, he's
confirmed.
getting a shoulder reco.
Shoulder, that's like good, like 12 weeks.
Or he's
No.
gonna maybe
When's
even
the World
longer.
Cup? In like 3 months?
October.
Yeah, like 3 months.
Yeah, so he'll definitely be out for the World Cup.
So you don't think there's a chance he'll
I'm
make
sure the Rico is longer than that.
Yeah,
Man.
Rico's taking like I think up to 6 months.
Even
I
9
think
in
it's
some
12 weeks.
stages,
I was like,
man.
fuck, man, we have a chance.
Yeah, depends.
Fuck, he's a big loss for us, Mikey, bro.
I don't think they'll let him
Strap
play
up,
the World
Suey.
Cup.
Yeah, I'll play. 100%. You can't promise you anything.
Alamotti will miss 2 to 4 weeks, and Joey Walsh fractured his jaw during the game and played majority of the game with it.
Fuck.
No time frame on him, but likely, I'd say, season.
Just get a
And
face mask.
Yeah.
Your man,
LeBron James.
Rinakama, is out for the season as well.
Yeah, we've seen how as soon as he went off, the team just looked like. I'm not saying he's like a superstar, but fuck, we just lost all balance in the world, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big loss for us, bro. The Bulldogs.
That's it for the news.
We'll move on, boys. Manly Dolphins, first game of the
Panthers,
week.
Roosters.
Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, bro. I didn't have it.
You missed
Anyway, Panthers Roosters. That was a great game. Thursday night game. Sorry, boys.
6-12 to the Roosters.
6-12. Isaiah is literally everything for Penrith. They're like, I watched that game. I was doing renos and I had the game on, and I'm watching, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I was trying to grill Mitch as much as I can. I was trying to grill him. I was like, you are rubbish. Like, you are shit. Your boy's dropping the ball. But bro, they looked like they had no clue what was happening. And I know they just like it wasn't a big margin, but fuck me, if Isaiah's not back ASAP, when's he back? 3 weeks?
They haven't,
Week to week, I don't know.
they haven't said.
They haven't
They're
put
very,
anything
they're
on it,
very
yeah?
cagey about his return date.
Made not much news that it leaves Penrith. They keep their stuff
Yeah.
in the 4 walls.
Yeah, well, that's fucking respect to them, but
But you'll assume he'll be back. You'll assume he'll be back for finals.
Respect to them.
yeah, respect to them for that shit, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
you kill me,
But the
bro.
Roosters, they absorbed
Fucking defense,
the
man.
like the first 20. Like the Panthers were just coming hard at them.
That
like,
try save on To'o as well, like
Yeah.
that was a big moment in the start of the game. I was like, fuck, how did I
Low
was
key,
celebrating,
he
I'm like-
should have scored that try.
know, but it's a great tackle, bro.
Great tackle, but he should be scoring that try. He
mean,
should be scoring
He's
that
slower
try.
than Kiraz. So. Yeah, man.
So is Billy Smith.
Fuck, but come on.
You
Billy
know what I
Smith's arms are probably the height of To'o, bro.
And after that 20 minutes, they just like set into the gear, the Roosters. They went down the other side of the field. Cherry Evans scored the try. But one thing I noticed about the Roosters was they kept kicking into touch early in the game to stop the Panthers' fluency. And the Panthers love going set for set,
Yeah.
especially early. And
They have the fitness for it, bro.
they've got the fitness for it. They got them out of that grind, and it was Cherry Evans and Walker as
Sam
well,
Walker was
just
good.
kicking it straight into touch. And let's just like work on our defense, boys. Don't worry, it doesn't matter how many we win by. We just need to win. Then they got that first try, and then they just kept building pressure and pressure and pressure, and they sort of did a Penrith to Penrith.
Yeah, they kept going at him, bro.
Yeah,
It was that was probably one of the best games to watch quality wise. Like defense, it was like a proper finals matchup. Like when you're watching that, you're like, when I watch games like that, I am so excited for fucking finals footy.
It felt like we were in September.
Yeah, and it was just a great feeling, great game. The Roosters, they slowly started to do things towards the end of the season. They're clicking in the right time.
They do it every year, though. Every year they click into key around this time.
Nah, this year they look better than every other year that I've watched them the last couple of years. And then they get Tedesco back, which is fucking massive for them.
And they did that without Tedesco.
Without Tedesco, Cody Ramsey is a great player, but come on, Tedesco's a top 5 fullback of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Penrith really need Isaiah back, definitely. And of course, the old man stepped up, bro. DCE, he put him on his back, bro. Like we said before, it's just there's just players in the game, bro, that you watch and you're like, they just age like fine wine.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's the quote. Fine wine. And DCE is fucking perfect example of that, bro.
What
else
about
we
the disruptor call?
Yes. This is the NRL. This is what they do, bro.
It's back.
This is what they do. Every year they make something up and then they stop it and then they bring it back again. And you know what? At the start of the season we had so many set restarts to the point where I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Overkill.
Like overkilled, and they
They
stopped
chilled out
it.
now.
Yeah.
Like against, I know it's off topic game, but Dogs and Souths, both teams should have had set restarts in fucking both halves. And they're like,
Yeah, the ref packed it away.
packed it away. And I don't mind it, but keep it consistent, like we always say. So, yeah, the disruptor call, apparently because he had one arm
Yeah.
in
That's
there.
Fucking
legit,
stupid.
I quote, legit, me and the commentator Sean, I said the same thing. They hadn't brought that rule since round 2. That was the last time we heard
Round 2.
they used that rule.
That's 20 rounds ago.
My thing is on that is because Toto checked him, and they ended up getting the penalty because Toto checked him. The reason he doesn't get his second arm up is because Toto checked him. But another thing is Mark does that every second or third contest that he goes up for. And he
always
hasn't
bats it
been,
back.
he never gets called for it, but all of a sudden he gets called for it on a try. So
Well, that could have easy to decide the game. If Panthers like made a comeback and they won that game, you look at that decision, you'd be like, that could have cost the Roosters that game.
Yeah, because they were fucking coming at him, Penrith. at the end.
Literally.
I don't know. It's very frustrating, bro. And we got finals coming up. We got the biggest time of the year for footy, and I just hope that they don't pull this shit out in a big game in a big moment. They would never do it on grand. They know what they're doing, bro. Like in Origin, I know there's bad calls in Origin, but grand final, I don't think they'll ever call something like that.
No.
Even in a big.
Or you'd hope not.
But I hope they don't fucking call it in the preliminary final.
It's even we'll get to the critter one, but even something like that, you hope that doesn't happen in a grand final, because that'll just like keep a massive sour taste in.
We don't talk about that player's name, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about
that
him,
protected
I'm
species.
gonna talk about him, bro.
But I think everyone's talking about Yo for Penrith. I really think they're missing Mitch Kenny, because
Tell me about our boy.
Lussick, I think, ruined a lot of their red zone sets, where he was going to go in himself a lot when he really didn't need to. And he wasn't going to Nathan as much as he should have been. And there were points where you could tell Nathan was getting a bit frustrated by it.
So Mitch Moses, Talon De Silva kind of vibes.
Yeah,
happening.
but
I like it.
maybe not as bad as Moses. But you need to get him the ball. And at the end of the game, on fourth, with 10 seconds to go, he's going himself, trying to get a 6 more. Like, brother, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get the ball to your halfback. He's won comps literally by himself with crazy plays. Give him the ball and see what he can do. You're not that guy in that situation.
Yeah, I don't like
credit to Lussick for trying to, like, maybe he saw something, but at the end of the day, you've got Nathan Cleary next to you.
He saw something once.
You give it
don't
to
say
him.
something 4 or 5 times.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
like,
But there was more to blame than Lussick. I'm not defending him because he signed with us. You know what I mean? But like, even there was a lot of last tackle plays. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Cause
but that's because they weren't setting up their set. They weren't getting to the points because of a lot of selfish
yeah,
decisions.
from Lussick as well. Even fourth tackle, he went for a screw. No hooker there to read the play. Yeah.
It doesn't help your halfback when you're not setting up your set.
Yeah, I think they need a bit of strike as well. But I was saying, Blaze came on, right? Did he?
He came on at the end.
Fucking, I don't know. I would fucking play him, bro. I feel like there's more to Penrith's attack. Without Yo, they need some flair, bro.
Take Cogger out and then bring.
Yeah, I feel like it's too like Roosters knew exactly what to do.
I would even consider playing Cogger in that 9 and putting Blaze in the 6.
Isn't that kind of what they did?
Yeah, but then
Towards
they
the
had to they had to change that because Alamotti got injured, so they had to take Alamotti off.
Ah, yeah, well.
So then it just
Not a
like sort
bad
of
shout.
ruined the last few minutes.
Yeah, Koga at 9 is not a bad show. I don't mind it for a game or two. You know
And he's
what I mean?
been Mr. Fix-It for him until Mitch Kenny gets back.
When is
maybe
Mitch
you
Kenny
can
back?
put-
He's not back for fun.
They haven't said as well. So like,
Get that very close. It could easily be like recording a certain.
could be next week, could be next month.
Certain sources say it's season over. So
Fuck yeah, I don't think I'd see him back. I think I remember hearing season over, but
But then you can bring Lussick off the bench and like he's going at guys who are a bit more lazy, so he doesn't have to play the whole game or
He's have to
bigger
use his brain too
minutes.
much.
Yeah, and then you've got someone like Cogger's not necessarily a 9, but I think he'd work better in that scenario. And when he moved into that position, he looked they looked a lot sharper.
yeah. Would you bring Blaze back in the 6?
I can't question Ivan. Like,
I know, but like if I'm going off my opinion, I need flair.
yeah,
I need something because I know like Nathan Cleary's the GOAT, bro. He's an unbelievable player. But in the end of the day, you're one player. There's always gonna be someone trying to shut you down.
I think they just need to adjust for now with
Without Yo.
life without Yo, and not like think too many things or change too much, because I heard Ivan in the presser say we had one training session this week and one training session last week, so they only had one training session without Yo
Why?
because they traveled. They had a lot of travel to do in between.
I mean, yeah, that's that plays a lot.
So you need to see. Maybe we see how they go this week.
Well, they're traveling to Melbourne this week.
That's but they would have had more. They'd have more training. And look, Melbourne hasn't been the same Melbourne this year. So let's see how they adjust moving
well,
forward.
Home game of the year for Melbourne.
Yeah.
They
probably
could
Old
easily
Boys
put a
Day as
number
well.
on Melbourne, bro. Well, they could easily do a number on them.
Yeah, or
And
Melbourne could also shock them.
Yeah, I don't put it past it, to be honest. Roosters' favourites, boys. Are they like they're in form? Do you see them going far? I don't. Me personally, I don't see them going far.
You're in straight sets.
Nah, not straight sets. I think they will survive.
Get
I
out
don't know
in
if
the
you call
prelim.
that far, but
I'll never count the Roosters out.
I'm a hater. So.
I know. Look, I'll never count the Roosters out. Was it last year or the year before? When the year that Joey Manu and all them boys left, right? And we were like, this team's going to be dead last, mate. They pushed into that quite comfortably that season.
because that was when all their boys had left.
Yeah, and everyone had him in the
Jared
bottom
retired,
four
yeah.
to
Yeah, 2025, Jared retired, Miley left, Swiley left.
I miss Jake Friend, man.
I had
Yeah.
another 8.
Yeah, everyone had him out of the 8. They made the 8, and I'm pretty sure they got knocked out. Was it first week? But that was a season where they were pretty much written off, and every single week they found a way to find a result or stay competitive if they weren't winning games. So I will never ever count the Roosters out. I think Robbo's been there, he's done that, and I think having an old head like DCE will get you through clutch moments. Sam's a bit of an X factor in the way he plays the game. I just think they're a really solid team, man. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, I think Penrith are invincible, right? As they were previously before. So I wouldn't count the Roosters out. I think the question with the Roosters is what team rocks up
That's my thing.
on the day.
That's my
right.
thing.
But at the moment, like that team that's winning has been rocking up like every single week. Sometimes it's been ugly, like when they versed you, very very ugly,
That was It's,
very very ugly. But
you do that against you do that in a big game in the finals. Fuck, you're gonna get eaten.
But
up,
finals footy is very different. That's
It
the other
is.
thing. But the only thing that I think would be the Roosters' downfall is their discipline. If they were to be, if they're not going to make it, I think their discipline sometimes sucks with the ball, off the ball, tackling, refereeing. I think that will be their downfall. I don't think it'll be necessarily like they get absolutely outplayed off the park. I think they'll just lose their heads.
And they were very lucky not to avoid a sin bin on the weekend.
Yeah.
There was a lot of 6 mauls on the line and a lot of penalties that were given.
Yep.
And usually you see a bloke sit down for 10, especially even in big games. Like you'll see it.
The ref wasn't even like, hey.
Correct. I was surprised.
I was waiting
Nick
for-
Pilatus.
Who was the ref in this game?
I can't remember.
Was it? I think it was Atkins, wasn't it?
I'll give a geese.
Or G.
Oh, yeah,
love
it was
G.
G-Man.
It was G and Atkins was not Atkins. Klein was in the bunker.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know they have a great team, and you know what? The only thing that's convincing me is DCE. They have that experience that he would know what to do in a big game. So
And even Naf White, bro, like
Fuck,
he's making
what a
post-contact
player.
meters like nothing.
What a
You've
player.
got Siwa Wong in the second row.
the guy that scored
You've
against
got
us, the winner, what's his
Celeste
name?
Feketi.
Feketi.
He's just getting better and better every week, and he's like one of the guys that debuted last year when like all the shit hit the fan.
You know when Terrell May, when they did the thing with Terrell May, I was like, what's wrong with these blokes? And it's like they knew exactly what they were doing, bro.
And even Spencer off the bench is playing great.
Great stuff.
They had Lindsay Collins come back on the weekend. He'd been out for a while.
Great bench they have, man.
So they're just sort of
They have Savala, who's in the team.
Hugo can play any position in that back line for him, and he's a great half if he needs to be. You've got like Sam, like we just
Obviously,
mentioned
there's
Sam
just
Walker.
the no Teddy factor at the moment.
But Teddy's this week. He's back.
Yeah.
Teddy's back, and then
Teddy's-
They've also got Rob Toya. This is probably the
Rob
best
Toya.
defensive centre of
I'll make my judgment off this week because they're in form and they get their best player back. So I want to see who they're playing. Are they playing this week?
Where's the Tigers?
They versus the Tigers at Allianz. It's going to be a
Fuck me, I
whitewash.
can't judge them this week.
Watch him drop it.
I can't judge them. You're thinking like a better man. Where's the side off, Mikey?
watch him drop it. He'll be there.
Fuck Tigers, fuck Sui.
Tigers will be paying $11 come kickoff.
Oh, boys. All right, let's move on, boys. Manly Dolphins. I didn't watch this game, to be honest, but I
Neither
did see
did I, my boys.
Jermaine Isako is the first, or has now scored 1,000 career points in the fewest games.
Yeah,
What a player. Like, is
they're
this
going
for
to
the
be.
Dolphins?
They're no, in general.
I was saying this to my brother-in-law. He was like, no, it's for Dolphins or something. I was like, no, what the fuck, guys? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's going to be very, very missed next year. I don't care what anyone
100.
says, because it's not just his try-scoring ability; it's his goal kicking.
He's automatic 6 points.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
You score, you got 6 points.
Doesn't matter which side of the field it's on.
Unless he's bored, like, and he's trying to do trick shots. You know what I mean? Like, just trying to swim.
But every
around.
shot he takes looks like a trick shot.
yeah,
But like, you know those YouTube ones that they throw the ball from the house and it ends up in the river? Oh, trick shot, dude. This is how Jermaine Isako.
but your boys,
Subscribe.
your boys didn't miss too much with this game because like the first 20 or so minutes. Yeah, it was like the first half an hour. It was just like Manly had all the ball basically, and
Did nothing.
they were doing absolutely zero.
Oh,
That
watch
was
the
most-
mini of this. That's right.
It was the most
I don't watch the game.
uninspiring.
I remember now.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
have my eyes.
It was the most uninspiring attack from halves that I've seen. Like Joey Walsh was not good at
Where's
all.
Fogarty? Still, it's
Yeah, he's playing and he's just not. He
it's
look,
Fogarty.
Fred loves him, but
I don't think it's
I love him
cliche,
too. I
man.
think he's a great, good player to have. But if you have a Fogarty in your team, like Tommy like all the boys need to be firing for Foggy to be great.
Not even that. I think you need like a Munster or like just an unhinged six
Someone
almost.
next to
Like an unhinged six which
yeah.
is like there's a little
That
bit
style, you're right.
Do you
Because
know what I
Foggy is
mean?
very structured.
Yeah, do you know what I
Kick
mean?
to
Like
the
someone
corner.
who's just
He
got
really-
like
he
I don't
really
want to call it
misses
brain
Brooks.
snaps, but like yeah.
He really misses Brooks.
Yeah.
Fucking, as funny as that, that would probably sound funny a few years ago, but fuck, who was Wally? I think someone said it when he got
I
injured.
think they've lost like every game without
Is
him.
it Freddie?
I think Fred said it, bro. They're gonna miss him out, and I started laughing because it's like funny where we are in 2026. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But bro,
Well, the fact that the Nelly fans were like excited that Brandon Wakem was coming back tells you like the team is a bit.
It's not. I think. Do you know what it is? They're back into that slump now, and it sucks
to get
because like it's hard to get out. But it's also like this is where Forza has got to coach. I think I touched on it last week, right? That like you when you get into this shit, you now have to actually coach, and you need to find solutions. And this is where you become a great coach, right? Because not everything's going to go your way. You're not always going to have the best players available to you, and you need to find a way to make it click and make it work. Unfortunately for them, what looked like a potential finals run's pretty much dead in the water. But it's just a basis of rebuilding for next year and maybe finding ways to make that team better.
yeah, they gotta make some good
I
signings.
think
bro.
they need to work on their pack. I think that's right. Yeah,
But they have ACLs. Who isn't Paseka? Didn't he just do his ACL?
No,
Yeah.
it was I think just
Oh, okay, so it's still good. But
Yeah.
fuck, man, they need something.
But
it is after the season though.
they don't have enough in terms of depth
Yeah,
in
well-
order to affect the game.
Well, the fact that Fletcher Baker's playing for them now, like he literally.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah, he
left
played
us.
his first game on the weekend,
Yeah.
didn't he, Joe?
What was that?
He played his first game for him on the weekend.
Last week was his first. Game.
Okay.
But it's still.
I really wanted to see him play for us, man. Fletcher Baker.
Because you look at their I don't want to say their spine, but you look at their back line, like there's plenty of attacking options in their
Yeah.
back line, but it's just they're
Match
not
up.
making the yardage, man.
Stat.
And then they're losing the
Saab,
game in the middle.
Hakwadi,
Cooler.
Cooler.
They've signed that kid now from
Warriors.
the Warriors. What's his name?
I forgot his
Kalis?
name, but I know who you're talking about. It's the one where like the condition was if he didn't debut by like round 15, he could
He's
be
like-
a free agent.
He's pretty much like a prodigy over there.
Yeah, he was highly touted. That's
Yeah.
why the contract was so niche.
Yeah.
It was like, if I don't debut by this date,
I'm
free
fucking
agent.
going.
He's going to be
And
good.
he ended up in fucking Manly.
He was on the 6-man
Hey,
bench.
Hazel.
But they're like, you know what?
He's going to play first grade though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He could be
That's
something
all you
special
need.
for them.
That's
But
that.
doesn't
that
help.
might,
Before the season even started, one of the young rookies coming through, Caleb Navale,
Did his ACL. He came back on the
They
weekend.
get Tommy back as well this week.
Yeah, they get
Nah.
Tommy
Maybe a
back
little
this
bit of
week.
this, bro. I fucking love mentioning Tommy Bennett.
Jeremy Marshall King, though, I will say to bait Cooler to get him Simbin was very, very good play.
Still got the mullet. James Kane. Well, I love James Kane, bro. I wish we never got rid of him.
Yeah, that was a crazy decision.
You love your hookers, don't you?
Contract. He's just a contract player. I feel like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like if we dangled it, because he started playing good in the end for us. Yeah, I don't know.
and he got signed by Wayne, and sort of it all went uphill for him, really.
100%.
And then Nicarima took advantage with the extra man up. Then the Dolphins were sort of
They were just
had a
hanging out.
period where they were just in like cruise control for the longest period after they had a bit of a lead, and they were just like holding him out. But there was a fair few errors in this game as well.
Would have been a fucking bad game to watch, bro.
It was a very uncharacteristic. Like Dolphins, you could tell were kind of like
Uninspiring game. That's what I would like to call this one.
Very uninspiring. But
You're watching it
shout
like,
out-
why am I watching rugby league?
Shout out my boy Selwyn Cobbo. He scored one of the funniest tries. He sat on the defender as he put the ball down. He had no right to score the try, but he ends up sitting on the defender and putting it down. So well done to Selwyn.
Yeah, shout out to
And
them.
Asako got a cracker intercept, and it sort of just sealed the game for him. And Foz,
Osaka is like a proper straight to forget player. But
Correct.
he's beyond that. Like I'm not disrespecting him by putting him in that, but
Hey, the Kiwis representative. He'll be one of the key men for the World Cup.
he's gonna be fucking unbelievable for them.
but
bro.
I know what he means. The streets won't
You know what I
forget
mean?
him.
Like you're
Yeah.
always gonna be like, "Fuck!" You remember?
It's almost like a
Osaka's
Manu
kicks?
Vaduvai type guy, but
Yeah.
this guy's the goal kicker.
Boys, Dolphins. Are they gonna stay in the 4? Or are the Sharks gonna get into him?
Oh, I don't think the Sharks are...
Well, look at Dolphins run home. Like this
Who they got? Tell me who they got?
Oh, well, yeah, well,
The Sharks' injuries are trickling in now.
Yeah, fucking Trindle. Well, without Trindle, they
Trindle,
look
Ramian. There's a few. Are we going to see Michael
They got
Gabriel get a
Para.
run?
shot. Dolphins got Para.
Dolphins got Para this week.
Sharks got Titans.
But, like,
2 weird games. Like you don't know. They
I
should.
don't- Okay, Dolphins have Roosters in 2 weeks at Allianz,
And then
and then in round 27 they got the Titans. So they win 2 of the next 3.
and they got
They've
Melbourne the
said
last
before.
game of the week, last game of the season.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah.
I think Dolphins stay in the top 4. I don't think anyone
The
pushes them.
Sharks are lucky to drop some games. And depending on how
Nico Hines, the record's finished. That's it. It was all for Nico. Now it's over, boys.
Yeah, literally.
Let's move on, boys, to the best game of the round.
Hey, oh. Boys, strap in. Just strap in.
I'll let you start, Sui.
I reckon we should call Fred at some point and just get his thoughts on the game.
Sleep on gaming, bro.
Yeah, you answer.
Fred sleeps at 6 a.m. these days, cuz. Unemployed life.
He's 24-hour Fred.
Dogs and Souths. What was the score, Mikey? 22-6. This could have been like a 40-0 game.
Well, goal kicking would have been 36.
Yeah, if it was easy to me, in my opinion, 40-0 to South Sydney. I think the way yous played was fucking unbelievable. Like yous played like yous want to be in the finals, and we had all the opportunity. The door was right there, and we just said, "Nah, fuck it. I don't want to take the elevator. Let me take the stairs." That's what we said. It's very, very disgraceful. As a Bulldogs fan, like I'm off them this week. I usually don't like to go out and bash them, and I like to highlight the positives as much as I can, but I can't keep doing this 20-minute thing. It doesn't work for me anymore. And I know I have friends that give benefit of the doubt and say great coaching from Wayne and this and that, and to Fred. No. This is no great coaching. This is straight stupidity. All right? Because we know Wayne Bennett's a great coach, but you let South Sydney with fucking Bud Sullivan wearing the 7 jersey not win the game. I don't mind losing, brother. It's fine to win and lose by small margins. But to fucking just wipe us off the ground, like, yeah, the boys got to look at themselves very, very. They got to go to the mirror and be like, what the fuck was that? Every one of them. And like, it started from Fafita, bro. Like, I seen Willie Mason say this, like, Kikau's our alpha. And Fafita just said, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, looked at Kurrajong and said, fuck you. He just didn't, no respect to anyone. And that's how the game of rugby league should be played. I thought when Renakama went off, in my personal opinion, I think Kurrajong should have been at centre. And I don't know if Sullivan was on the bench or not, but
He was on the 6-man bench.
I don't know, cuz. But if all right, put Kurrajong right, Jerry left, and play Burton back in the 6. You know what I mean? Because this little experiment of having one of the best centers in the world. I don't think he is at the moment, his form, but one of the best centers in the world play in the fucking 6 position. Like, I get it. Band-Aid 1 game, Band-Aid 2 games. But fucking after the 3rd Band-Aid, cuz, you got to go. Get it stitched up, brother. Enough. Stop doing this shit. So, yeah, it's very frustrating, wallah. It burns my life. And we've become a club, this fan base as well, they've accepted being average, right? We made top 4, we made top 8. Ooh, okay. That's good for yous, bro. I'm very happy yous are sailing in that boat. And as soon as one little thing happens, everyone flips. Me, personally, I don't like this shit. I don't like average, right? And I'm not saying it's Bailey Hayward's fault or this guy's fault, that guy's fault. They are to blame, a lot of it. But Cameron Ciraldo, like, I've said this so many times. You are not Pep Guardiola. You don't get to fucking make things and do things and be like, yeah, and this and yeah and that. And we, like, Gus Gould, Cameron Ciraldo, enough rewarding being like average. Because Connor Tracy's got a 2-year extension. I'm not here fighting, like, coming at Connor Tracy's neck, because I think he does a great job at being a reliable fullback.
Okay.
Catches the ball, runs, does his job. That's it, right? In a team that's set up, that's fine. But in a team where Adam O'Brien's the attacking coach, I need more for my fullback.
When you don't know who your halves are.
And you don't know who your halves are, and yeah, it's very frustrating, bro, honestly. And I'm not cutting Jacob Kurrajong no slack this week.
Yeah.
You offload 4 times to Wayne Bennett's son, it's not fucking happening. And I don't give a fuck where. I love Jacob Kurrajong with all my heart, with all my soul. Represents the Cedars, my Lebanese brother. But it just happens when you're desperate. You're just fucking like, like, we're not versing Prime Melbourne or Prime. We're versing South Sydney with fucking Bud Sullivan in the halves. There's time to win the game. So, yeah, I can go on, cuz, but I'll let you
especially with the way that you guys started the game. Like, it was a high intensity start, and we had some amazing defensive plays at the start of the game. Like Jack Wyden on Critter, Cameron Murray's try saver. We just didn't want you guys to score, and they were doing everything possible to stop that from happening. There were some points in the game, or at the start, when I was watching you guys, and I was like, fuck, this is going to be a really tough one today. But during the day, I was actually feeling more confident than I have been recently. Like, I felt more confident playing you guys than I did against Para, funnily enough.
I agree. To me, it makes sense why you would feel like that.
It's more because last time we played Para at that ground, they beat us. And we've had it over them for the last few times, but I thought this might be the time where it turns around.
But he's had it over us as well a lot of the times.
Yeah, well, we beat you twice this year, but the last few years it's been back and forth. We've sort of shared the games. But yeah, like, good on Bud Sullivan. It was his first proper win starting 7 in the NRL.
I think he played great as well.
He played great. His defensively, he was very, very good, very sound in defence. And his kicking game, he did what he needed to do. Shout out Bud. The try to Campbell, he put that one up. And Campbell piggybacked Connor Tracy all the way to the try line to put the ball down. The ref said it was no try. I don't know what world he thought that was a no try.
Because honestly, like, in my opinion, if something like that happens, you should award it the try and then overturn
and then see what happens.
That's what usually happens. And you know what, Mikey? Sorry to cut you off, but I don't know what touch judges do anymore.
They're just fans with flags.
Well, actually, like, I don't fucking understand what that cunt in his mini shorts does. All of them, every single corner. But they're one of the worst. Like, you know when you hire when I hire an apprentice and he's on his phone in the corner, and I'm just like, what the fuck what the fuck? That's what a touch is to me. Because they don't make calls, bro.
It's almost like they're scared.
Yeah, like, bro, just call it. Fuck it, just call it. You are in the best position to call a forward pass or to have a look if the guy put the ball down or not. And you know what? I think they went up no try because of the touchy. Because there was a little, like, it looked like a bobble, but it didn't really at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In fast motion.
I think a touchy made one crucial call once.
Yeah.
It was in the Broncos Titans game.
What do they get paid? Pull up their salary, cuz. I want to fucking know what these blokes are getting paid to do.
My favourite was when the touchy called Toto out and he was in earlier this year.
Fuck,
but
he did. Yeah, sorry, Mike.
Like you said, for Feeder, he was just
that
on
was
a
his
mission.
best game in 5 years.
No, he's played really well for us
but
this
that
year.
was
his best game this year as well. He's played quite like...
That's some rippers of the Titans, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Their annual
Oh, you actually pull it up. Right, let's go.
The annual salary is between 800 to 1,500 bucks.
I thought you were going to say 800 grand a year. I was about to...
800
1,000?
Is that the touch judge?
$800.
Yeah, it says everyone touch
A week?
Only paid per match. So it ranges between 800 to 1,500 bucks.
That seems low. That seems low.
So they're probably doing a couple of games.
Nah, that seems low. I mean, I
Fuck.
guess if you do
Fair
four,
play, bro.
four,
Don't
four
call it.
games, 4 games,
Maybe like
6
3
grand,
games, it's
not
alright.
bad.
If they're getting 1,500, cuz. I
Yeah.
mean, you got to be Ashley Khan's mate to fucking get that, to get that money.
It's gone sports bet.
That's what he does. Even in that game, there was some bad calls, like, both ways, wallah. Like, the thing off the ground, and then we got the penalty. Like, when you...
When Rick Harmer got dragged in the touch but threw it.
Oh, yeah. But look, looking back at it, I think it might have been a penalty because...
The second attempt?
Yeah, they were going to throw him out anyway, so...
He'd already surrendered.
I think he shouldn't have thrown the ball. I thought that was fine.
Well, you shouldn't have...
Like,
given a
they
penalty?
should have thrown him out?
I think it was fine.
Look,
I was okay with that decision.
Yeah, I was okay with the penalty. In the moment, I wasn't, but then watching it back, I was like, yeah, it's fair enough.
yeah, but when I was at the game, I was like, yeah, it's all right. And then after, I was like, nah, what the fuck? Just a shonky call, bro. Like,
guess-
there was just so many things I can't remember, but there's so many things both
The
ways.
one where Kikau threw Bud to the ground,
Yeah,
but
that's-
that's been a penalty before this year. They've given it. You've got to...
I remember seeing that
Nah,
game.
for me, too soft, bro.
Sam Burgess has been suspended for that in the past.
for
And
me
that was
too-
when he was playing.
Too soft, Mikey. Wallah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like,
And
if
he
that
didn't-
was Taumalolo,
I
they would
want
never
blood.
penalise it.
I want blood. That's Sui watching the game. If
Nah,
there's no
but-
blood, it's not a penalty.
I get it, but fuck me, then what are we gonna do? Like, what's the description? Tackle too hard? Like, fuck.
And then,
Dangerous contact.
but then you've got the
It's not,
critter.
bro.
You've got the critter decision for the Hubner no try, which is to me
Yeah, Stephen Crichton, most protected
an
like, I love
absolute
Critter.
joke.
But what the fuck was that? He knew
But
exactly
that
what
was
he
a
doing.
bad defensive read on his part because he
No,
was
no,
gone.
he
He
knew-
was gone.
Say
He
he
was
knew-
he was
He knew
gone.
exactly what he was doing.
He was gone.
I know, but we knew exactly what he was doing. Wallah, like, it's plain. Watch his eyes. He's like, Kepi,
And watch his
ref, hey.
Why is he not suspended? That's what I want to
100%.
know.
Like,
Why is he not
why isn't he
suspended?
suspended?
I agree.
Why is he not
'Cause
suspended?
it's
Why are you going to
deliberate.
suspend him for that if you didn't suspend him for a trip?
Huh? Why is he not suspended?
You know what I mean? There's things that I don't
Jerome
understand.
Hughes has sat out like 2 weeks. I'm
Jerome
pretty
Hughes,
sure.
Jerome Hughes
And
blinked.
last year as well. Didn't he sit
See, he
out?
blinked on the ref. And the ref's like, fuck off. It's like, bro.
I remember
Like you can't touch him.
Hughes full-blown shoved the ref. That was different.
No, cuz.
What?
Nah,
All
nah,
right, but
nah,
Critter
it wasn't a
tackled
good
the ref.
Cuz Critter
Yeah, but
shoulder
here's the
charged the
thing.
ref.
Here's the thing. Jerome Hughes was trying to make a play, like an actual play. The ref was actually in the play. Critter's gone the wrong way. He's
Critter
been
sold it.
sent.
He
He's
sold it
been
so good.
sent.
You know what's so funny? You know what's crazy about? Because it happened so fast They got to make a decision, and they make the decision. I reckon when they look back on it, they're like, "Fuck, we fucked up."
But
And
that's
they
the
can't suspend him
bunker.
anymore.
That's the bunker's call.
No,
And
that was
Ash,
a bunker because the try. Well, Ash, to be
Ashley
fair,
went
he
up as
pulled
no
up.
try.
He pulled up no try. But if I was the bunker, I'd have given him the try.
Yeah, it should have been a
I'd
try.
have absolutely given him the try.
But
Yeah.
they had to call it a mutual infringement
That's what I
because
mean.
Ashley
They have
was really.
because Kurrajong knows exactly what he's doing. But you know what's funny, boys? If he didn't do that funny shit, right? If he didn't do the ref, he could have saved the tackle, cuz.
Nah, I think it was.
He was
getting
nowhere
steamrolled.
near him, bro.
He was getting
I'm
steamrolled.
telling you,
He was getting steamrolled.
they almost saved
Honestly,
it.
no. He
They
was
almost
getting
saved it. What do you
He was
mean?
getting
No,
steamrolled.
but they almost
It
saved
was-
it
it
because
was
the
that
ref put him
close.
back on course.
He was getting steamrolled. Mate,
he just fucking-
Suey,
Where's
he was
his
gone.
eyes, T?
Suey, he was gone.
Tell you, where's his eyes?
His eyes were here, but his body was over there.
No, his eyes were on the ref, cuz.
Yeah, because he's gone.
No, he's like, no, but he's seen Kepi, and then was it Kepi or Hubner?
No, it was Hubner.
He's seen
He's
him.
getting steamrolled.
I
I
know,
don't
I'm
care.
gonna watch
if
it back,
With
right?
that budgie shoulder, he's getting steamrolled. I don't care about best defensive
Bro,
center. He was gone.
Didn't the guy not score? Like, did
He
put
scored.
the
He
ball down?
scored.
And-
He
and
scored.
they gave
He
it.
scored.
If he fucking makes the proper defensive read, like, yeah, 80, defend
But the whole
properly.
point, why he did that was because he didn't make the proper defensive
He
read.
made the wrong read.
And he ran
That's what
into
I'm
he
saying.
ran
I
into the
thought you
ref
back,
on
he's probably
purpose.
right.
He's made the wrong read.
I'm just hated right now.
Nah.
This guy, that these fucking blokes don't make the read properly, make the proper tackle.
I'm getting
I
it up
honestly
right
think
now.
I honestly
Show me.
think
I'm getting it
Show
up
me.
right now.
I honestly think it's terrible. I think it's terrible
leadership.
from leadership, but it's
Fucking oath it is,
it's
bro.
it's horrible that your captains resorted to that. But that's beyond desperation. That's cheating.
Like,
That's
if you're Mitch
cheating.
Moses for Para and they're battling
Like,
bottom
people
three,
give
I'll
it-
tell you, all right.
People give it to Mitch Moses for the way he speaks to the ref, but this guy's just blatantly ran into the ref, and like nothing has happened. The NRL hasn't done anything. He hasn't been cited. He should be getting suspended
He should
for
be
it.
doing at least a
No,
week.
he should have been suspended for a lot.
100% he
for a
should
lot
have
of
been
things,
suspended.
Mike, a lot of things.
I understand, but this is clear as day.
The only thing
This
I
is
don't agree is the
clearer.
Dragons one in Vegas. That's not a suspension to me. The guy's trying to make the tackle. But the trip,
Nah, the trip.
No, the trip-
There's
the
been
trip-
multiple incidents this
the
year.
trip was fucking suspended. I'm telling you, he should have been
The
suspended.
one against the Broncos, that was bad.
He should have been suspended, and then of course for this one, if you're gonna suspend Jerome Hughes, you got to suspend him for that.
He's
Like I've
definitely
seen,
has to be
I've seen other
suspended.
players get more for less.
You can't allow a player just running into the ref because now it's going to happen more often.
And this all falls on who? My coach, because he's allowed players to grow heads, and he's allowed players to be comfortable. Like, yeah, because I fucking love Stephen Crichton. Wallah, I love him. Like, I have no hatred to him, but what I burn from is I feel like Seraldo's like, you're the best player on the team. You got to be in the best position, cuz. You know what I mean? Without actually thinking about this is a team sport. Just because you're all right, 1 or 2 games, it makes sense, but there's just certain things, cuz, that really get on my nerves about this whole thing. And for me, you're wearing my jersey, cuz I didn't give a fuck who you are. You're Andrew Johns, Nathan Cleary. You put the jersey on, bro, it's over. Like, you gotta fucking perform for the team. And he took one for the team. He done it because it would have been a try, but cuz if you improve the team, improve what we're doing in attack. Just a lot of rubbish.
Like
Unfortunately, his big downfall is he does too much, which I can't fault him for because that's
and I'll
that's a
never
quality you want from a player.
I'll never get angry at that T.
Do you know what minute it was roughly?
It was in
Second
between. It was in between.
It was like late in the second half.
Yeah, it was before the Dufty try.
Go on the TikTok.
But speaking of that, like you said before, it should have been 40, right? That takes it to 24, and then Dufty scores. It takes it to 30, and at the end, Dufty probably should have got a second
I left.
because
With a minute,
I don't think-
with 1
I don't
minute
think-
left, I left.
I don't think that ball's clearly grounded. The defender,
Either way, you scored 5 and without the Hubner try, so it would have been 36.
yeah, but there you go. So it should have been 40 if you
Sorry,
count the
Mike,
second.
It was a 50 performance. my bad. Wallah. I listen. I love my team. I'm gonna always support them no matter what the fuck happens. But I am so sick of being average, cuz. You know what I mean? Like, we've overachieved the past 2 years.
Right, here we go.
We signed fucking
Here we
Turpin
go.
and
Here we
players like
go.
that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Show me this.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, T. If he fucking turns, he makes the
No,
tackle,
watch,
bro.
watch,
But
watch.
he can't turn. He physically can't turn that
Watch, his
quick.
body's twisted. He's gone, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. His body's
Right? Look at him. He's gone. His body's twisted. He's gone. And then now
He's
he
nowhere
goes,
near it. That's the whole reason why Hubner
That's the
goes
whole
there.
reason. And then he comes back. Like I'm saying, he's made the read to keep going.
You'd be filthy if you're someone like Hubner who scores a couple of tries a year and that's taken off you.
taken
Yeah, he has. Round 1.
Like, he was good when he first played, man. Habana, he was fucking...
Yeah, he did well off the bench. And that's the blueprint of how to play him. You bring him on in the last 20, 15 minutes.
Man, you get to give some praise for your win.
Who's that?
Cameron Murray.
Well, no,
Cameron Murray made about 60 tackles on the weekend, boys. Yeah, I know. I'm getting to that as well. But I wanted to shout out AJ because he just keeps scoring.
Yeah,
and
he just keeps breaking the record, bro.
But he broke another record on the weekend. He equaled Amos Roberts for most tries consecutively at a venue. So Amos Roberts had 11 at Allianz Stadium now, so the old Aussie. And AJ's now got 11 in a row at a core. So that's crazy for AJ.
Again
this week against the WAHS. So he can get the lone record this week.
Far out.
So
I love AJ, bro. I think what he brings to a team is you always need that consistent fucking winger, bro. You know what I mean, nothing flashy, and he can put it on if he wants to, but nothing flashy about him, nothing crazy. Just does his job, and wallah, there's never a game below 8 out of 10.
And Alex had such a good game on the weekend against Kurrajong. Like everyone, I know a lot of South fans would have been worried about, because Kurrajong is such a power winger. Like, how's AJ going to go against him? But AJ was so patient. Let him catch the ball, tackle. Let him catch the ball, tackle.
I said the same thing.
Let him catch the ball, tackle. Wait for the offload, and we caught it. Yeah. So it was
4 of them.
He did so well. I know.
Credit to you guys. Our fifth tackle option was so bland. It was just across the...
That comes down to your coach picking Critter.
I'm not denying that. I'm just giving credit to you guys.
Yeah. It's the patience as well.
Dead.
It's the patience.
Do you know what I love? Sorry to cut you off.
course.
But do you know what I love? When I think it was me, you, Vic, or me, you, and Vic. Or I can't remember the episode when Critter first got named, and we were like, me and you looked at each other. We were like, it's not temporary.
I know it's not temporary.
I was like, it's not temporary.
I know how this guy thinks.
I was like, this is a permanent fix to a problem that never existed.
This is like...
I think it was Vic.
You know, T, we watch football a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of football. Like, we know... Like, the best example for me, I don't know.
We know spinner coaches.
We know coaches, and we know what they're trying to do, and fucking, it's only a 3-4% that fucking pull it off, and you're like,
I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Yeah.
See, but we've watched the other 16, 18 teams try to play from out the back, and it's like, brother, this is not you.
Just hoof it.
Yeah. And this guy is trying to do things that don't make sense. It does. All right, bro. I'm all for quick solutions. You get me? I love a quick changing game to try and do. I fucking love that. Lose the game, but at least you tried, bro.
Maybe for a week or two. But
Your solutions are so easy, bro. Get Burden kicking. Put Sullivan in the 7.
We played the Roosters. Marky's not good under the high ball. Like he is, but if it's a spiral,
just get a
Cody Ramsey's not good under the high ball.
Just put
Nathan Cleary on the weekend's like, fuck yeah, let me send it. Cody Ramsey looked a bit shaky.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
it's not rocket science.
Dufty, a spiral, think.
Bro, he killed it under Burden's bombs.
I know he did. I know, but imagine fucking pelting him all game.
And there's gonna be one and just get someone around that every single kick.
Yeah, and be offside, brother.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
Kickout wasn't.
Just don't engage.
He wasn't ever since like Fafita put it on him early. Wasn't really kick chasing.
They were just wounded, cuz.
Yeah.
There comes a point in the game where like you try. 20 minutes is over, and then it flips, and your fucking mentality goes to the bin. It happens to a lot of teams. I'm not just saying my team does this, but it's what burns me is because you have 20 minutes of a good start. Build on it. You don't have to score. We were trying to score, Mike. Straight away, try it. We were trying to do it. I don't know if you remember the Raiders game, like 6 to 8 weeks ago, Dogs Raiders. Because we were all over them.
Yeah.
Like, we bombed 2 tries. They ended up putting 40 on us.
More so the WAHS game, though. Like, the WAHS game, you guys killed him. Where's the difference between that game and now?
You know when we were shit? Like, when we had, like, Okumbo, Alamori in the centers. Like, you know, in that period of time, I was upset. Because, bro, I want good players to play for my team.
Yeah.
Now we got so-called good players and a great coach and this, and we're fucking not doing the right thing. It's what burns my life. So, yeah, it's very simple, cuz. Play Galvin on the 6, put Sullivan at 7. I didn't care if he has a shit week. Play a halfback at 7.
Bro, they just need... This is the thing. The team just needed minutes, and it's too late in the season now to do it, but Sullivan should have come in earlier in the season, and no matter the results, you should have just kept playing him so he gets minutes in his legs,
had a chance,
and you get the system
he
right.
He kicked 2 40-20s in a game.
That's what I mean. Like, you should have just kept it nice and simple, and I see this happen in football as well, where sometimes you bring in a youngster, you take him out, you bring in a youngster, and sometimes you just need, with young players, just say to them, I don't care if you play good or if you play shit, you're just going to play. and you just do your best. And we'll figure out, we'll find out errors, we'll figure out what's working, what's not working. Just keep playing. You just know you have a spot until you find your rhythm. As a coach in your head, you know how many games you're going to give him. You just don't tell him that.
Yeah, of course.
In your head, you might go, you know what, I'm going to give him 6 to 10 games, right? Let's see how it works. But in his head, he thinks he's got the whole season, but he also knows he's on the chopping block.
You got to put confidence in the kids.
Just put confidence. And, you know, that's what you should have just done with the team. It's not hard coaching. Like, it was never hard coaching. Like, and this is the thing I say
Simple,
here.
so simple.
It's
Wallah.
just play players in their positions. Just give them time to gel. Just because something didn't work this week doesn't mean it's not going to work next week. Doesn't mean it's going to work. And the reverse of that applies as well. Just because Critter worked this first week at 6 doesn't mean it's going to work for the rest of the season. Like, it goes both ways. But
You know what? I'm surprised they haven't put Critter at fullback yet.
no, that's
Maybe
why
with his
I
shoulder.
actually thought.
Maybe with his
I
shoulder.
know, but that's the only bro. Play someone else at fullback. We're not getting.
For next year, then when he gets his shoulder right.
We're not fucking getting it right. Like,
Or Kiraz.
For me, it's Kiraz.
Or
Like, I'll
Kiraz.
play Kiraz over Croydon because he does the hard yards better than Croydon. I
Or
feel.
Matt Duffy's available.
Yeah, fuck that guy, bro. That
But
guy-
Tellus's try, I just want to
Speak
say
of
that's
Dufty
elite.
and Pistol Pete.
That's elite hooker play
Give me
from
both- give me
Peter.
both.
Because Peter, like Cody swung to the right side of the field to be with Bud to put on a play to our right, but Peter noticed that A defender was really lazy, and you can see his eyes. He just like noticed it because he scans all the time, and he saw that Keon was next to him, so he had to look to Keon as well, and he knew that he had to run the block play. Keon runs a block, he gets it to Dufty, and because Keon drew that lazy defender, all Dufty had to do was draw that center, and away Tallis went. And it was just such a key moment in the game where your head's just dropped because he went over untouched. And
Such a
like,
silky
it's
try.
so nice to see Pete in the team as a hooker because when Brandon starts the game, he
he's so-
he belts people,
I
he
love
leads the
Brandon,
line speed. He might take a little bit of time to get back to hooker, but you can't question his effort in defense. And when he sees an opportunity to run, he's going to take it every time.
Brandon Smith will be so perfect for the Dogs.
So he'd
So
be
perfect.
he's like, I just think Peter's the perfect complementary hooker for him to come on and give him a rest. And then I would love to see Brandon come on later in the game as a middle forward and just punch out, quick play the balls. Imagine his second stint with Cam Murray, second stint as well.
Off the
And
back,
then
off
Pete,
the back
and
of
then
a
Pete
Haas.
off the back of that. And then next year you've got Haas as well. So it's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and then you got Fade on the other side.
And like right now we've got Keon as well. So if you use those three, like
Almost dummy it, yeah.
that could be Wayne's plan come finals. It could be his master plan all along.
Probably, yeah.
Not to sort of pick him, but now he's picking him. Hopefully he uses him. Pete's playing again this weekend. Fingers crossed
He's done a Mourinho
against
on him.
the Warriors.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to shine, it's like, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe there's so many games where Jai Gray and Pete don't play, and I'm like, well, how?
And like, yeah, Matt
But you can't
Duffy's killing
question
it.
Wayne Bennett, bro.
Like Duffy made 300 odd meters on the weekend. He got the try assist. He
Doesn't
scored a
count, but it's
try.
Bulldogs, wallah. Don't.
Oh, but he's been doing it.
Nah,
Like
he has.
I've been a big critic of Duffy. Like defensively, I've been a critic of his, but he on the weekend he was one of the best players in the whole comp.
We've all had him at our club, huh? All three of
Yeah,
us.
nah, I'll always defend fullbacks on defense, bro. I'll always defend fullbacks on defense.
In what way? What do you mean?
Like when people say, it's missing defensively. If you're a fullback, I'm sorry, I'm old school. I don't expect my fullback to be great defensively.
I understand, but like when someone scores a try and your fullback, they celebrate, everyone celebrates, and then they put it on the big screen, and then they put it on the Fox screen, and then your fullback gets there. It's like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, Connor Tracy, what the fuck are you doing, cuz?
Yeah,
It's too late. You have to be.
Look, those
you have
ones.
to be fit,
you
cuz.
know what? You know what? Those ones on maybe inside your 20, I'll be a little bit critical. But if it's broken play,
No,
someone's
broken
breaking
play.
through the line, it's
Nah.
1-on-1. It's like,
Nah, only the
brother.
best of the best of the best can do something about that.
You know?
And even in those situations, you
or
get
even if they get there, but they can't stop the person inside the 20, like they're kind of like,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
right?
That's
Those
fine.
ones I don't question, you know?
Because what I'm talking about is if someone, if the
It's
guy
more
puts
the
a kick in,
grubbers, the ones, the grubbers, that's where,
yeah, like brother, why are you on the other side of the field? Well, it makes no sense. No one's there. Cuz.
Why in the ruck over
I know
there,
your
bro?
family's
Why
in
you
the-
there?
Speaking of his defense, Dufty, on the weekend, Preston's no try that was saved by Dufty.
Yeah.
And like Dufty, you wouldn't expect him to save Preston on the line, but he saved it and forced Preston to go for the double movement. And you saw Preston stick his tongue out like he was the king of the world scoring that try. And then
Don't
it
talk
went
shit
up.
about my boy, bro.
But it went up to the video ref, and he got him. Like I think he got embarrassed after that.
Yeah, it's double. It was double movement. It's plain simple.
Nah, it's a try.
They should have given it to him.
Sorry, the other week, you know.
They should have given it to him. It would have been 60 to 12. Fucking. Anyway, boys, that's us on the Souths game. I don't know if there's Dog Souths. If there's anything else, I'm happy in a way. It's fake happy, but I'm happy that we're not going to play finals because I don't
There's
think.
still hope.
Yeah, Winston, stop that stuff, my brother. Please.
There's still hope.
I don't think, and even the Cowboys, I don't think us and the Cowboys deserve to be playing finals because I don't know who's going to show up. You get me?
Well, you got
Like on
the
the
Cowboys
day-
got the Tigers next week, so you'd hope they beat them there.
So there's only 2 spots left, right? Souths will have one.
Yeah, but we're 4 points clear of you guys.
One spot left. It's either us or Cowboys.
No, we're not 100%
No, they're not-
guaranteed yet
he's
either,
not
Joe.
100%.
You gotta lose all 3 of your games. You versus
All
the
3.
But you don't know what happens. What I'm saying is the possibility is there's 7th and 8th. Someone can take them. 2 teams can take them. Right? I think Souths are locked in. So it's only the 8th position now that we're talking about. Someone can take this spot. And it's between Cowboys and Dogs.
Yeah, that's it,
No,
really.
there's one more. No, that's it. Manly's.
Well, other teams can mathematically make it,
No,
but they
forget
need a
that.
lot. They need a lot to happen.
Yeah, and like
You guys need enough to happen
Yeah.
for it to.
I don't think.
So there's going to be a lot of maths in this room.
I don't think
over
other
the next
Cowboys.
coming weeks.
I don't think either Cowboys or Bulldogs deserve to be in the top 8. My opinion, and like whoever does make it out of them 2, which I think it's Cowboys, it's not gonna be fun.
I'll go first week anyway.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I don't really care. I'm actually excited that I don't have to buy 4 tickets at $80 to go watch my team get belted in a finals game. You know what I mean? So,
Sharks Raiders.
Sharks Raiders.
Sharks lose back to back, 20-24.
But as soon as
I
soon
think
as
the
the bold
Sharks
man,
got stiffed.
you
You think
reckon?
they
Yeah,
did?
you were saying that.
Yeah, I thought the Sharks got stiffed this game.
Was it the someone's try?
The
Mulatalo try was ruled
Try, and
out.
then that Nico Hines in the last
Oh, yeah, I
play,
thought
called
that he
a
put that
loose
on the
carry.
line.
But
Yeah,
fucking-
that was definitely not
They
a
had
loose carry.
opportunities.
Like,
see?
I know they had opportunities, but I thought those were 2 crucial calls at really pivotal points in the game. It was a 2-point ball game.
Yeah,
You know, the Nico Hines, they get a repeat. I think it was a repeat set.
And then he
literally
dropped
in
it.
the 20, and then they say you dropped it. You watch the replay, and they had no challenge, granted, right? But you watch the replay, bro. The guy maintains control of the ball the whole sequence.
the whole time.
See,
And
shit
again,
like that should
again,
be
what's a
cool.
touchy doing?
Yeah, fucking $800. I don't blame him, cuz I won't make the calls if I make $100 a week. Fuck that shit.
Pay him, Pete.
Traffic control on the side, cuz. Nah, look, yeah, I don't know, but without Braden Trindle, it's very, very hard for Sharks to be a proper threat. And we told the Sharks what they need to do. Nico Hines, you gotta go bold, cuz it has to happen. As soon as you do it,
Don't do my boy like that.
why?
You know with that luscious hair. Don't do my boy.
I know it's luscious, but cuz
Don't-
we
don't- don't-
up
don't-
Cronulla to premierships, cuz you know
He's
what I
gonna
mean?
get burnt in the Shire if he shaves his head.
Listen, no Braden Trindle, no Party. I don't know how long he's out for, but this is probably very worrying for them.
Yeah.
Who's next man up for them?
Niwai Puru.
He was playing a couple of weeks ago as well.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that the one he scored that try against us?
That was the hook.
That was the
That's
hooker.
her
That was
hipper.
his brother.
Yeah, and he came off the bench, and like, surely Fitzy would have had a spine cover
Something.
in the team. Like 6-man bench, you got to have a spine cover on your bench in case shit hits the
Yeah,
fan.
Ken McInnes.
It would,
I can't believe
That's literally his thought process.
yeah, fair enough, but like they brought on her hipper. Like you could have had his brother on the bench just in case that happened. They've got enough forwards on their bench.
They're all playing cup I think, elsewhere that day. That's why.
So what? You've got a first grade.
What's more important?
You've got a
team or your
6-man.
first grade.
You've got a 6-man
Trying to
bench. It
push her
doesn't matter if
forward.
Niwai doesn't play one game for the Jets. You put him on the bench in case something happens, and then pick him next week for the Jets. Doesn't matter where your cup teams play.
They're running thin, bro.
Those
They
boys
don't
would
wanna
rather
risk
sit.
it.
Those boys, to be fair, I think would rather sit on the bench for first grade than play a cup game on the small off chance they're going to get 10 to 20
I agree.
minutes.
I'm just saying that's what their rationale was. I'm not.
How fast is fucking Savage, man?
So quick.
That
the
whole
fuck-
back
what
line's
the fuck
That was
was
beautiful. That
What
try.
the hell was that, bro? That was
He
just
just put the turbo on.
I actually, you know, every time I watch him, I can't believe someone can be that fast.
But do you know what? To me, Savage doesn't look fast.
No, he doesn't.
Right, he doesn't like you know when KO like runs, you're like, da boys. Like, You're like he looks fast.
Yeah.
But Savage to me doesn't look fast.
But he just started.
burns. But he just burns
Until he
people.
starts running.
Yeah, it's just
'Cause
like,
the
just
go-
like you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him.
Bro,
Go
the
on.
defender was there. And I'm like, why aren't you tackling? And the guy says, I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, makes sense.
It's this really like weird optical illusion, but like, yeah, man, watching that Canberra backline in full flight is one of my favorite things. There is nothing. I think there was a game. I think it was last year when we versus the Raiders. I think KO scored 2 tries or both the same try.
He just burnt everyone. He just burnt you.
Like open play, just went, all right, see you later. I was just like,
I remember one that was like kick return.
just whoop.
I remember they almost got it.
That's when I was like, bro, these players are lightning. And this is the thing. Speed's one of those things. It doesn't matter how good you are as a coach. Doesn't matter how good you are as a player. You cannot coach to defend against speed. Like, it's just one of those things, you know. You can't. Like,
You just have to do your best to like not give him
just
a
be
chance.
there, stick a leg out if you're crying.
Yeah, get away with her. You know what I mean? Boys, if there's a team out of the top 8 you'd want to watch play finals, who the fuck would it be?
Cowboys.
But let's say they're gonna make it. They're in the 8. They're in the 8, bro.
I mean, we're saying they're teetering, but
Yeah.
you were trying to get me to say the Raiders.
Like I'd love to watch the Raiders.
To be
in the
honest,
finals.
like I know they're not going to be anywhere near it, but I'd love to see the Eels in there. I know they're not anywhere near it.
Para, really?
Yeah, just because I like Moses Shithouse, and I think just,
You don't want to say you're Dragons?
mate, we're not anywhere near that conversation.
Nah, they're not. Come on, they're gonna fucking want to spin. Like I wouldn't want to watch the Dragons. Like I think Dragons next year, the year after, yeah. Well, Dragons, Tigers, I don't want to watch them in the finals. The Bulldogs, I don't want to fucking watch them in the finals. I don't want to watch them anyway.
I wouldn't want to watch the Broncos. I think the Broncos
are
not even Melbourne. I think
That's who I
they
was
don't
gonna
play
say.
Shout out
exciting
to
for- I think with Eels, I just know I'll get some sort of entertainment.
It's Dogs, Raiders, or Eels for me. Who else is there?
I was gonna say Storm or Raiders.
I think Melbourne are like it's so far longer in the finals. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll be fucking.
Yeah, like Storm, because they're sort of building and then they'll have their players back by that time. Or even
yeah,
the
we're
Raiders.
saying fully fit. Like,
Or fully fit, maybe the Raiders with Huddy Young in there and all the boys.
fuck, man, it's a hard one. Yeah,
Fully fit, I'll probably then put the Broncos back in there.
I can't wait to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Conor Tracy in there.
Because now we're talking your Carrigans, we're talking like all their big.
Yeah, but they had players and they were still shit, bro.
Nah.
No,
They've
they've been
been
injured all year.
They've been injured.
In and out, especially
Like
key players.
they've had the whole situation where they get one back and another one goes.
yeah.
Like, so it's like, yeah, he came back. Like, it's like Reynolds comes back, Hunt goes down, Hunt comes back, Reynolds goes
Yeah,
down.
but I think the Hunt thing it's not important to their
you
team.
know, so
Well, anyway, boys, that's us. That's that. Next game, Mike, what do we got? Eels Cowboys.
Eels
Shout
Cowboys.
out to Vic. He was a happy man on the weekend.
Yeah, 32-30.
He was
Big
doing
Vic.
his little videos, doing these ones. Yeah, up
the doggies.
up the para. I was hate watching this game,
I needed a Cowboys win in this game.
and you didn't get it.
Nah.
That's not nice. We don't like that tea.
Yeah.
It was one of the craziest games, bro. It was a good game.
It was the
Entertaining.
most entertaining game of the
Yeah.
weekend, I reckon.
That's what I mean. Like, this.
But it's
Yeah.
Cowboys as well.
Huh? That's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
have the yang.
Huh?
Like if
You gotta have
if
two irresponsible teams.
two fucking. Oh, we don't give a fuck what's happening today. No defense, just attack.
Like the two, like that game, I'm always looking forward to Dolphins Cowboys. Dolphins.
80 points.
Finals Cowboys.
80 points.
Irresponsible.
This game will forever be stamped as one of the greatest halfbacks. Like Junior Paulo, I've never seen a part like, bro. You know
That
what
was
I love?
beautiful.
You know what I love, Mikey? I'm a big commentary guy.
There's two moments in this game as well.
Vossi?
I love, like, I would prefer to be in front of my TV all the way up. Vossi, Ray Warren when we had Ray Warren, Warren Smith, I think.
Yeah,
Warren
yeah,
Smith,
yeah.
he was
Do you
good.
do the airport trick of the games
No
sometimes?
chance. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that
fair
stuff.
enough.
Come on, cuz. Nah.
You can't do that.
I'm old, cuz. My ears start to hurt. No, but you know what it is? Like, when he threw that pass, cuz it's like, wallah, that's what I love watching about rugby.
Yeah.
Voss is like, oh, and then you hear Ennis in the back. It is like, bro, Junior Paulo gave us one of those moments.
Bang!
Bang! Yes. I watched the video they put up the other day. Vossi over there, NBA.
Yeah, that
And
was
Curry
good.
like, and he's like, bang! But Junior Paulo, man, like, and that 10 minutes after that, like around that pass and that 10 minutes after,
Football scale.
They just
because he
lifted
was on
up.
a fucking tear, bro.
Yeah.
Because he threw that pass, they scored off it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They scored off
Samrani
it.
in the
But
corner.
Rani, my boy. And then he fucking makes a big hit. And then two tackles after, makes another big hit. And I was like, bro, how the fuck did they re-sign him? Or they-
No,
Not yet,
where's he
but
going?
We're going to go to Perth for that.
he was going to go to Perth, but I think he wanted around the 900s, and they didn't give it to him.
Para, he's very important for them next year, bro.
Nah, here's the thing. The problem with Paul is he's on big money, bro. He's
I mean,
on he's
it's
on
1
big
year,
money.
cuz. It's
Yeah,
1 year.
yeah, but the big
Oh, that's
money.
900 to go to Perth. Para wouldn't have to pay that.
Para will take you.
Why you reckon
650.
650, 7?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
you
probably.
stay in the area.
That's a
paramedics there,
huge
valet
move.
parking. You know what I mean?
Even though Perth is much cheaper cost of living, it's a huge move to take your whole
Still
family.
family, kids, bro.
And that's a big car to ship all the way over
Yeah.
there.
It's a big Tarago, bro. I love yous, man. Nah, but listen, great moment. Great stuff from Vossi as well. Ennis, I loved it.
Upper
Enjoyed it.
Twiddle. He's going to be good to watch next year at Perth.
Is it, so he played fullback this game?
Yes.
And then Adokar played a bit because I think he went off.
Adokar, had to move to fullback because, did he get HIA'd or injured?
Something happened to him. He went off for a bit, then he came sprinting back on.
And shout out to Eyebrows, Talon De Silva.
Yeah, look, we can't hate on him.
Currently the top try scorer.
We can hate on his contract, but we can't hate on him, bro.
10 tries, is it, Joey?
Yep,
And he's equal the most hookers, or like the most tries by a hooker in a season.
I mean, we know
And
the
he's still got a
talent.
few
We
to
see
go.
the talent there. We know he's a talented player. Talent is a very talented player, but it's just the little things that hookers do that piss off their halves is what we don't rate. And he's also on big money, but we understand that Para had to make that sort of, they let red money go and they had to get someone.
Given current form, you would say the contract is
Too early. Too early.
Fuck off. It's been 3 games, cuz.
Too
I
early.
don't like this
Too early.
shit.
Here's the thing.
I love you, Joe. No,
Yeah,
no.
but you
Sorry.
with these kids, just let them play, bro.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
get,
me.
It's in 3-4 years if he's still doing this shit, jab him.
Yeah, 100%. Bro.
Like, but right now, let he'll benefit from having that bloke in his ear every time he touches the
100%.
ball. and he just,
100%.
Oh yeah, oi, what are you?
900 grand, 900 grand, 850. It's dropping talent.
No, but that's it. He's going to learn from Moses giving it to him. And next year he's got Luai. So for him, he's going to be spoilt for choice next
He's
year,
gonna be.
really.
He'll be a better player next year for us,
He'll-
100%.
And
He
he's
probably already had Lua, right?
He's already played.
Was there any crossover at the Tigers?
I think there was. Or no, was there crossover,
Nah,
Joe?
not
Yeah,
really.
they would have played together for a little bit to start.
Because he
5
moved
games.
last year, right?
He moved mid-season last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year. So
That's
there
right.
was a bit of crossover.
But it's like, I don't know if Talon was even playing a lot of those
He's coming
games.
off the bench.
Yeah, so there wasn't a lot of time on the field, but they would have done some stuff in training.
But now he's got Moses and Luai.
And now he's got both. And it helps if either one of them gets injured. He's played a lot with Ronald as well, if Ronald decides to stay.
Well, they're not putting a contract on the table for him. Isn't that what's going on?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
So
Up in the air.
we don't know yet. So we'll see what happens
I don't
if-
get it, man. I think Volkman would be a good pickup for someone.
for anyone.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, he tore us apart when
Like,
we played
he's
Para.
done enough to justify a contract somewhere.
And
I find him more of a 6, yeah?
Yeah, he's a six.
I think he can play 7. He just doesn't have to at Para. He doesn't have to when you got Mitch Moses.
I think
at
he's such a
7.
good ball runner.
He's such a good ball runner. I'd
His
never want him.
king-
I'd
his
never want
king
him to
game is
kick to the
good too.
corner.
but he can kick at 6.
Yeah,
That's
but
my
like,
point.
why can't he play 7 then? Like, why can't he steer the team?
Yeah, because
Because
then he'd have that.
You can steer the team and be a ball runner. Look at Sam Walker.
I know, but I think it's the responsibility.
Yeah, but Sam
aspect
Walker's
he'll
got
be fine.
DCE next to him, cuz.
He'll be fine. Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
yeah, okay, but
So
then look
Vo-
at Katoa. He's also a great runner of the ball.
But Katoa's a fucking elite halfback.
but
I'm talking
Ronald-
about voice. I'm talking
Ronald-
about be the leader. Like, in my opinion, a halfback is like,
Ronald
follow me.
coming through the ranks was a generational talent. Like,
I
he was a
remember, yeah.
great talent at the Roosters, and he went to the WAHS to be that guy. And then he got unlucky with injuries, and then he signed for the Dragons to be that guy.
Didn't happen,
and then it didn't. It fell through because of the medical. So he's had a lot of unluckiness around him. So he just needs to find that home
Be back to believe
to be the
you.
guy. And you know what? I'd love to see him as a 7 at South.
Yeah.
I think he'd be brilliant as a 7 at
him and
South.
Cody Walker.
I even think he'd be brilliant at the Dogs. I know that Fred.
Anything would be brilliant.
What do you mean, bro? We end up playing like with
Lock.
left wing or something.
They'll play,
They'll play him at lock, and then they'll ruin his other
and they'll
shoulder.
play him lock, and they'll play him hooker.
Yeah,
You
probably.
know what I mean? And then that's it.
And then they'll be like, we signed a dud.
Oh man.
oh, they kill me, bro.
No, but I think he's got a lot of talent, and he's got a lot that he can offer a team. It just depends
Who would pick him up?
who's going to back him.
Yeah.
Really, and maybe now the WAHS could think they could bring him back because they're going to be losing a couple, and if Jet leaves as well, there's another one. But it depends if he wants to play reserve grade or not.
I think he's too good for Rezzies.
Me too.
No,
In my
he's
opinion.
definitely-
he's too
he's
good for
definitely
Reggie's, man. But then out of the new clubs coming into the competition, is there not a destination for them there? Is
Perth?
what I'm suggesting.
Who are the halves at Perth, Joe?
I understand right now. It's
Wishart?
Wishy and Sexton.
Oh, Wishart's going to play 9.
He has to play 9. As
He's
Fraser,
going to
he has
play 9.
Once
But
he-
they've signed another 6, right?
No, yeah.
I think
That's on Sexton. He'll be a good 6 with Sexton,
he'd
bro.
be great over there.
Because Sexton's very structured, then he can just fucking run around, and if anything happens...
And he'd be affordable.
Even chuck him in PNG. I don't know. Because you
Nah.
can't sign.
Cause
No,
P-
not to start. But my point is that PNG you can't have all big money players.
PNG then go to TK Maxx, akhi. PNG goes straight to the LV store, you know what I mean? Michael Shamus, he's walking around with the duffel bags.
Yeah, but we all know those duffels are rips, yeah, bro. Or replicas, baby.
He's
What are you
never met
talking
Robert
about?
Hey, we're getting
Hoffman.
slaughtered by the PNG fans, by the way,
Huh?
in the comments. We're
Yeah, I
getting
know.
cooked,
We
bro.
love you.
I love
It's
you
not
guys.
personal. Jeez.
No, we actually never said anything personal, right?
My best
We just
mate's
said it's going to
mate-
be kind of internet.
You said the president is going to give him good internet. And they're
Oh,
like, you
yeah.
don't know what we're doing. I was like, oh, sorry, lad. I didn't mean it, lad. I love yous, bro. I'm happy for yous, bro.
Sui wanted to buy a Chiefs jersey 2 years ago.
No, I have one.
Go
I bought
find
one.
the footage.
I have one, bro. no, some bloke said like something about the Middle East, and I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, honestly, please explain what the fuck did Fred say?
Do you know what it is? It's. I get it. Like, you watch a clip out of context, and sometimes you fucking create your own context, right? And anyways,
That's all right.
Anyway, boys,
So it's all love.
Fox broke his record.
about time.
Or
we
not his
really
record,
reached
sorry, his drought, I
Yeah.
should say.
10 is it 10 games? He didn't score.
Something like that.
That's crazy, bro.
But it makes...
Well, since round 10 or something.
It's nice that he broke it in Indigenous round, which is good.
He could have scored 2, eh?
Yeah.
Or he could have scored one and a setup one.
Well, if
he
he
decided not
if
to
he was
kick
still on the wing, he would have scored it instead of Samrani.
Yeah, fuck,
With
I
the
love
Junior
Samrani,
Paulo.
man. I love him so much, bro. He's a great player.
And
I think he's gonna be
You
big
guys
for
should
Liverpool.
sign him.
We should, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dogs
Hello,
Junior.
I'll call his
bro.
uncle. Hello, I'll call his uncle, bro.
What about...
To be fair, we had Bronson and Kurrajong. Like we had,
How's that Bronson guy going?
yeah. Well, I mean, he's fucking. I mean, if he decided not to punch on with fucking someone in training and fucking get dropped, fucking, we don't know where it would have been. Anyway,
JT tackle on Moses was massive in the first half as well. I felt that. And the high tackle controversy with Moses.
Vic came out all guns blazing, huh?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I love it when I love seeing bias. It makes me happy because Vic's like he's just playing by the rules. Like I know he's playing by the rules, but we all know.
Do you know what? I
love it for Moses,
love
bro.
Moses. I love Moses because I love shithouse street.
No, but that's what you
I
want.
hate it against me, but at the same time, I
At
respect
the
it.
end of the day, you need
I
to fucking win the
respect
game.
it,
You
yeah.
need to win the game, cuz I'm not
See,
here.
I respect that more than what Critter did.
Yeah.
Like
100%
when you're talking,
because
when you're talking about trying
bending
to...
the rules sort of to your advantage,
You
right?
know what?
Because
Same
he
shit.
knows, because he's lost the ball.
Not really
He
same
lost.
shit.
No, he lost the ball. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. The ball's gone. He cooked it, but he's like, I got hit high. What do you mean?
Isn't that the rules? Look, you wrote the rules, sir. You wrote it, not me.
He
So
goes,
you
I
have
still
to.
got to challenge you. I got hit high. What about that?
Hey,
And it's
hey,
like-
Wallah, the ref's like, fuck. He knew it
Yeah.
straight
He
away.
knew. But that's to me, it's a penalty. Like you got hit in the head, you can't hit him in the head. Fair enough, it's a penalty.
I got hit in the
and
head
we can s-
after.
Huh?
Still,
got hit in
But
the head
it's-
I
it
think he
doesn't
was actually
matter.
playing at the ball.
Yeah.
I think he was playing at the ball, and it was just unlucky that he hit him in the head.
Like it's
But-
it's proper unlucky. Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, man, like how many times have we seen a little?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
good.
No, you know what? It's a full penalty. It's
Like, he got clocked.
for me. If you're making a
Could
tackle,
have killed him.
if you're making a tackle and someone drops slow, different story. But this guy's arm just went straight to his
Yeah,
face.
literally.
And like, bro, respect, cause you gotta respect that shit. Fucking bend the rules, make it work. Go for it, bro. That's how it is.
Will the Cowboys hold on to an 8th spot, boys?
Yeah, because the Bulldogs will
It's
never.
anyone's guess, bro.
They have to beat the Tigers.
It's anyone's guess.
'Cause
Ah, that game is cooked. Like I never picked that game.
Yeah, there's
ever.
always-
If it's at Townsville, that's the difference.
I think it is at Townsville as well.
That's what I'm saying. They have a bye this week. Then
Yeah, but I've
And
seen
the way
I've
Purdue's
seen
playing-
the Cowboys lose winnable games at Townsville.
I
But
agree.
don't forget, T, Adam Dwyer, he's out for the season from this week.
I'm telling you, there's something about this game.
And
There's
last year's
something
out for
about
2
this
weeks
game.
as well. So who's going to play at
Get the
halfback?
Zara Freddy, bro.
Javon?
Mikey, get the Zara Freddy. He has something with this game, bro.
Yeah, we're getting it. You're getting it. Throw it in the chat.
I love it.
Next game, boys.
What's
Broncos
the next game?
WAHS?
Broncos WAHS. Yeah.
40-6 to the WAHS.
Apparently the
I can't believe I
Broncos.
tipped the Broncos in this game.
No way.
You're
Yeah.
crazy. bro.
Wow.
I just thought it was about time, you know what I mean?
There's never time.
Honestly,
It's the
I'm
WAHS.
probably the only person in this state, New South Wales, that
That
still
tipped them.
believes in the Broncos.
Yeah, you're fucking.
Can't believe it.
You're fucking finished, cunt.
Even the Broncos don't believe in the Broncos at the moment.
yeah, they don't. Hey, they down
Bro,
tools.
last 2 weeks I've tipped the Broncos. I'm like, surely they're doing
You know what's
this.
funny? They need to put him in their locker room, get Madge out, and he's like, "What the fucking tip I believe in you." He's like,
I wouldn't even scream at them. I just went, come on, boys. Like, this is-
Bruh, their defense, they were in all sorts this game. And some of the tries that the WAHS scored, it was like watching
Elite ball play.
a Division 1
Wallah, you have to be.
Division 1 under 12s team play like a Division 4 under 12s team and just like running rampant. And they're looking at each other like, oh, I thought you were going to make that tackle. Oh, no, I thought you were going to make that. It was like the
was a
Spider-Man meme.
Spider-Man
It was like just in defense. I was
No
seeing
responsibility.
zero
They don't
responsibility.
give a fuck, bro. They're over it. Wallah. They know.
And you can tell that they're over it as well. Like, they're just waiting for the last game of the round. And I reckon they're going to turn it on against you blokes. Because Reynolds will play, and he hates losing to the Dogs.
Man, he's already got his message for Fred drafted.
He's ready.
Literally.
Hey, and he adds a bit of Lebanese to it.
Yeah, it's already drafted.
Unlucky Habib. Fuck!
every week he's been waking up, going in the mirror, going,
That's my goat.
Dick Fred.
I love Adam
D
Reynolds.
hectic Fred.
I love Adam Reynolds, bro.
Unlucky Habib.
There's just some players that know how to torture, and Adam Reynolds is fucking one of them.
Yeah. But how good was that Dallin put down in the corner?
He's just a freak.
And that's another beautiful cutout pass by
From a
James
fucking-
Fisher Harris. So
Oh,
we got
Fish
him
this
in.
week.
We got him back-to-back games. Two big boys,
These
two big cutouts.
These big boys are saying what these halfbacks are getting, bro.
Ah,
They
it's
see Sam
beautiful
Walker's
football.
1.7, they're like, hold my shit,
No, you know
lad.
what they saw?
I'm gonna throw
They
it.
saw Francis do it a few weeks ago. They was like, you know what? We're going to start doing it.
You
Oh,
can
we
do it, I can
mention
do it
his name,
better.
yeah, Fred's not here.
Fred forgave him anyway.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm so happy Fred has a heart of forgiveness these days.
But man, AKP's intercept.
That's how I want to talk about.
He's so far. Like as soon as he caught that ball, I was like, nobody's catching him.
He's
I was doing the dance around the living room because I had him to score, and I was saying to myself, nobody's catching this bloke. No one in that team.
Also, when he scores, he's so much aura, like his try celebrations.
Yeah, he's
It's
good.
his hair, but it's his hair as well.
I always
His
say,
hair's flicking.
If
yeah?
anyone can catch AJ, it's probably him. In
He's
terms,
quicker than AJ.
it's not about quick.
It's about,
I'm
like,
talking about
distance.
catching the record.
Oh, the record, yeah, because
If
he's
there's anybody who
at the
can,
Titans. He started so good, bro.
yeah, his strike rate's beautiful.
But you have to play for very long. No one's doing it.
It depends. AJ's been doing it for 12 seasons. He's got another 2 banked in.
Because no
So
one
we'll
can
see
play
how he
12
goes.
seasons, bro. Like that. It's
Hopefully
very hard.
AJ hits that 300 mark.
Modern day sports science, I reckon you could.
Fucking how many hamstrings do we see every
but
fucking
it's
week?
Just depends with the soft tissues now.
Pretty good with that so far.
Yeah, but it's
Depends.
all like it's like back in the days they didn't have sports science, but they were tougher. These days
He's
they have
also
sports science,
small,
but they're
Joe,
weaker.
so-
It's
He's also small, so he could get like a couple of
big injuries and he could hurt.
bone injuries here and there.
Yeah, I think losing Walsh as well was massive. For
That Chan's
Broncos.
tackle, what do we think? Bad hip drop.
Yeah.
Any charges coming up for
Yeah,
us?
2 weeks.
3 weeks or 2.
2.
I think 2 weeks is fair.
I think it's not fair
Haram
enough.
Chanzi for me.
Walsh
is
is
such a
out for.
innocent guy.
Doesn't matter though. Walsh is out for 8 weeks. Like even though they're not going to play in 8 weeks' time, but it's a huge injury. I thought he was at least going to get 3 to 4. I would have been okay if he got 3 to 4. Luke Metcalf, man, how unlucky is he? He comes out last week. He has such a brilliant game.
Blinder.
He started the game beautifully as well for the Warriors, and he would have been thinking, "Oh, this is my team. I'm going to take this team into the finals. We're going to go deep, final swan song." And then all of a sudden kicks the goal, and as soon as he felt that hammy, you knew he was gone.
I mean, this is the thing that I mentioned for the Dragons is if everyone's fit, they're fucking forced to be reckoned next year. But that's the problem, bro. It's the fitness, cousin. Especially if they're halfback. I mean, they've made good signings, but if Luke Metcalf is like their X factor guy, like their big guy, obviously other than Keon, but yeah, if he's not fit for them, it's another problem for the Dragons. But Haram and Warriors can't catch a fucking break of their halves. Tanner Boyd, Tamara Martin, now Metcalf. It's just
You get
and they're
Hansen.
still fucking second, third. They're still around that. Or are they first now?
No, second.
Second. Yeah, Roosters are.
They've
Roosters-
named Hansen for this week. He had his debut earlier, yeah, and they moved Chanel into the 7 role.
Alright, so speaking of AKP with the try scoring record, how many games do you reckon he's played?
I reckon he's played 60
50.
games.
Yeah, 60-ish.
68.
60.
How many tries do you reckon he's
I reckon he's got 70.
Nah, I think his strike rate's better than his games
Yeah,
have
yeah.
played.
He's
I think he's
70.
on 72 or 74.
Less?
67.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So literally almost 1 try per game.
Yeah.
6-7
That's
tries.
fucked.
Ah.
6-7.
6-7 tries.
My missus would throw a book at me if she seen me do that right now. 6-7.
No, but
Yeah, I think it's the Broncos are finished. The Warriors are just. They're just getting ready, bro. And
Has Wagyu found his home in the centers?
yeah, he that guy can play anyway.
I
That guy's
don't-
a fucking
I-
so fun to watch, bro.
I think he'll be a second rower. I
Yeah.
don't think it's sustainable to be keeping him
Especially
in the centers
against
long
big
term.
teams, bro. It's
Yeah.
hard to think.
Well, he did it against Penrith. Yeah, we did it in the centers.
You can do it once, you can do it twice, but to do it for 20 games is hard.
Yeah,
bro.
to do it over a whole season consistently, I think he's proven that he's such a good second rower. And as he gets older, that he will just settle into that role.
It's going to be hard breaking into that Warriors back row rotation. There's so many, bro.
I mean, yeah, swap him around.
He's a big part of their future, man. So
He's one of their superstars.
yeah,
bro.
so they'll break it for him.
They have to. Boys, Knights, Titans. Or last question, Broncos. Can they win the spoon? You reckon? I don't think so.
Honestly, I sort of hope they do, but I honestly think if Reynolds is back for that last game, he always takes it personally against the Dogs.
Do you know why? I need an explanation. He just doesn't like us.
We just don't like the Bulldogs. See, us people just don't like the Bulldogs.
I know your fans show me and tell me all the
It's
time.
2015, that's why.
Especially that.
Yeah, but they fucking didn't you win, cuz?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
2014 won the
game, but fuck.
Yeah, but
Everyone broke his damn leg.
Who?
yeah, when
Yeah, but
Graham
fuck,
was,
that was back in the days, footy, cuz. That's different. Now, if that happens, I understand. But
yeah,
he's won the premiership the year before, cuz. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know, but sometimes players hold grudges like that.
And Fed gets messages. Boys, Knights and Titans. This was fun, bro. A lot of points.
Yeah.
Newcastle were in full control of this game.
They were in cruise control until
towards the end.
5 minutes. They were like, yeah, that's all right.
The group. Yeah,
We've won.
should have scored
The
that try, bro.
Mozart.
Dan Gagai.
Gagai winding back the clock until half time. Poor bloke did his hammy.
Yeah,
He's one of the
he
Broncos
said,
too.
I'm not there for a fucking retirement parade. I want to fucking win.
And he wants to play the year after, he's already said.
I think he would.
I love Gags.
He's a fucking...
He's fine wine.
I
Talking
hate
about
him, but I
fine
love
wine,
him.
he's fine wine. The way he started that game on the weekend with that little grubber to score the try. So nice to see.
How about Kalen Ponga auditioning?
On the casting couch.
What was that twice?
I love it. He's had some
Uncle T.
he's had some zesty celebrations.
Yeah, look, listen. Now, if there's any claims, we don't throw these claims
We're
out,
not
but
associated.
we're not associated, but I just can't defend it anymore at this point. Humping the boys. But yeah, look, they're having a good time, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Brickies. Shout out to Dan. I'm excited to see them play finals footy because I believe that they have one of the best fan bases, especially at their home ground. I
Loyal.
will never forget. There was one game I watched.
Most likely if South do make the final,
Yeah, it depends what happens.
you versus them.
Yeah, there was one game where their crowd was like a Premier League crowd,
Mm.
and I was like, "Fuck, man!" And they weren't even in finals. I think they were charging for the 3 seasons, a couple seasons ago. But
Yeah, 2023.
2023. That was a fucking mad crowd, bro, and I loved it so much, bro.
And credit to Holbrook, man. Finals in his first year at the club. Like, and yeah, I think he could
Easily,
get
man.
Dally M Coach of the Year for sure.
Easily.
Yeah, who else would be in it anyway?
Ivan,
Nah,
Webster.
Webster for me. It's him and Webster.
Even-
Webster got
even
it in his
Robbo.
first year as well.
Even Robbo.
If I think if they get a minor premiership, I might go to Robbo.
Why would it go to Robbo?
If they get minor premiership.
But why? It's only because of minor premiership.
Jed said that's
Is
not
that how
what
it is?
Yeah,
Is Yeah, I don't agree with it, to be honest. I think it's fucking Holbrook
yeah.
or Webster.
Like from where Holbrook's brought that team to where they are now, and nobody had them
It's
in
the most
the 8
impressive
at the start
job.
of the year.
Yeah, fucking that's
And they
not
might
BC
finish top
equals,
4, bro.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I personally, my coach of the year is Holbrook.
Big
And
turnaround, bro.
you've got like Fletcher Sharp, man.
They have a fun team, bro. They have a fun core.
You thought when Lucas went down, when Brown went down, when they lost both the Dylans, you'd
They're
think,
like
oh,
shit.
these guys aren't going to recover after this. But they've won 3 straight.
And they get
And
ready
like
for
you've got
finals.
Francis is playing amazing football. And you've got Jermaine on the other side. But even though Francis, McEwen, like those guys are such good players and they've great finds for their club. And the good thing is they're locking down all these players over the next few years. So we're going to be seeing them playing together.
Using their fucking brain, bro.
They've done really well.
That's probably why Bradman Best is saying like, hey, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes, someone pay me.
They're not gonna pay me because they've locked up a lot of reliable players like the beat. So yeah, but I think the Knights in finals with the team they have, with all the injuries they've had, definitely Holbrook deserves to be in that mention. But fuck, I'm excited to watch them play finals.
I'm pretty sure Marju and Dom Young have like 21.
Yeah, we don't know who to pick. Yeah, we're like Dom Young, Marju, who's scoring the 2? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're both scoring every
One
week.
of each.
Well, to be honest, I got the Marju one right on the weekend.
Yeah, that was a gun.
But Titans, I just feel like they're going through the motions at the moment. Like, and yeah, they scored those 2 late tries in the last 5 minutes, but that was more like consolation tries because the Knights knew that they had the game wrapped up. But the Knights just keep winning 1-12. They're not like putting their foot on the throat.
There were blitzing teams at the start of this season.
Fuck, the start of the season, they were the most. They scored the most tries from their fucking 10. They were just running the whole field, scoring.
They're
Running.
the best at long ranges.
That's the one long ranges in.
But
And
I think, it's just taking the foot off the gas pedal, like you said, a little bit.
how far can they go in the finals? Because they can't be doing that in the finals.
I think they'll go very, very, very far. Well, I have them. If
it depends on the matchup.
They're all out, yeah. Like Dylan Brown's out.
Dylan Brown's out for the year. ACL. Lucas is out till next year.
I think at best they win one. Yeah. Get knocked out the next at best.
I think they can beat the Dolphins. Maybe I agree. I think they can beat the Sharks. I think they can beat the Roosters. I don't think they can beat the Warriors, and I don't think they can beat Penrith.
Can they beat?
So you're saying that the third best team. So you're saying that the
we
third
beat
best
them
team.
last time in the dry arrow game.
I just feel like fucking their style.
Yeah, but we should have won that. We had a diabolical first 20 minutes in that first game when we
went
had.
to that game, yeah?
Yeah, I was there. Bronson Garlic had a shocking first 25 minutes. He's picked in lock in reserve grade this week, but he was diabolical in that first half, and then once he came off, our points started.
Yeah,
and the only reason we lost that game is because you and Aiken dropped the ball in the last set.
Latrell almost had one at the end as well.
Yeah, and we almost won it at the buzzer. Yeah. So you can't just be relying on winning games by 2 points, because in the finals, you're going to get caught out.
And to add to his point, I had the pleasure of watching us Thursday nights twice this season. The first one, absolutely no contest. The second one, Val Holmes. That's all I want to say. We're a conversion away, and Flanagan was one touch away from winning the game.
Yeah.
So for me, I've seen enough games where the Knights are just on a knife edge, and they're not scoring enough points at the moment. They are scoring enough points. They're not keeping enough points at the moment that if they versus a team that, imagine they come and versus a team that's just fully fit, just like raring for finals football, and like let's grind this shit out.
Yeah, like
and they get opened up with 2 or 3 tries to start the game off. I think they'll be rattled.
Yeah. And if we meet them in the finals, you think Latrell's not going to remember that game?
Yeah, but Latrell doesn't really rock up, eh? Like
he rocked up that day.
Barely fucking plays, but no.
He rocked up that day and he was injured. He played injured that day.
I'm just waiting for when Latrell gets back, bro. This South team is a fucking.
He's named at 22 this week.
Completely different team. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Newcastle can still beat you, not because they're better than you.
Oh, definitely they could.
Like I just think the way they fucking play, bro. It's just sometimes it's too fast.
Well, they remind me of us as well because they're like, we'll score more points than you.
Yeah.
Very similar.
But that's the thing. If they're going to score and shoot, I don't think they beat the Dolphins. If they want to go set for set, point for point, I think the Dolphins will beat them. If we're going to go point for point type of game.
I just feel like Newcastle are tougher. Huh? I just feel like they're tougher.
Yeah, but the Dolphins are the type of team which can play shit for 45 minutes.
And then score 30.
This is the worst team I've ever seen.
Play finals.
And then they'll go and you'll lose by 20. And you'll be like,
what the fuck?
How did that happen?
How is that worked out?
Why you say fuck me for?
I think was it the game against you? There was a game. I can't remember. There was a game I watched the first time.
It was against us.
Yeah.
I was in China.
I was like, these guys are so shit. I was
like, we got a chance here.
Mate, that second half, they came out and just went,
Nah, but we played like 15, 20 minutes, and then
we were up 12-0.
Mate, you made them look like dog shit.
And then they just scored 75.
And then they just went, all right, time.
Fletcher Hunt, Smokey for the World Cup, I reckon. Last point I'll say on the game. Yeah.
That's the
Sorry, Fletcher Sharp. Sorry. Yeah, no, Fletcher Sharp.
Fletcher Hunt one day. Maybe
one day, maybe.
One day. All the Fletchers are going to get in.
On that note, Tigers Dragons T, 22-24.
Wow.
Back to back.
Can I just say this before you get into it?
What a full-time steal of this job.
Wallah, that Tigers team is a fucking disgrace, bro.
Agree. They're putrid.
And listen, I already gave it to my team, but they're fucking. Because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I watching this shit? And like, I hate the Dragons, but I was like, bro, good on you. Straight out, you see rubbish, fucking get on it.
I think they need a new vape flavour at training this week,
Probably,
boys.
Yeah. What's the new flavour you reckon? Mixed berries?
The fizzy bubbly watermelon.
You're sitting in Fred's seat, you said it
Hey boss, have a look. You choose flavor.
Hey, what do you reckon? Do you reckon they get like one of those old school Arab guys to come into training, or do you reckon they meet him in the back of
the
vapes?
Of the car park? I reckon they're on the WhatsApp. They get a telegram delivery.
The telecast. Yeah, the Tigers, bro. Their edges, their heart, like everything is just fucking. It's so awful to watch.
Speaking of the spoon, I reckon they deserve it way over you guys.
I've touched on this before.
They were very bad at the start.
Like the season is this. I don't think we're this bad.
I agree
I don't
because you
think
weren't
we
you
were
weren't
this
getting
bad.
you weren't getting
We weren't
hammered
getting
like
belted.
besides that Roosters
We
game.
weren't getting belted.
See, how
Like
good.
that Melbourne game,
Huh?
you can see like 40.
Yeah, in the
See,
last,
the South
but that was
game
in
as
the
well.
last 10 minutes of the game.
But how
Right?
good have
Post Flano?
But I'm talking post.
I think everything after before I got sacked, you guys were pretty bad. The
I don't
Tigers
think we're
still
pretty
went train
bad.
on you guys.
Nah, you were fucking.
I don't
off.
think we were pretty
And the
bad,
Tigers were
right?
fucking good, bro.
Right,
I'll
but
give them
the Ti-
that.
But I touched on this the last time I was here. The season, I'll never argue the ladder.
100%.
Right, I will never ever argue the ladder, and I think the ladder is the fairest and best. And I love sports where there's only one sport, football, where the title was decided on the
of the
ladder.
ladder.
I love that. I love that because I think the season's a reflection. Because you can be good, you can be shit, you can be great, you can be whatever it is, right? Atrocious, but the ladder will write the story for you. Or you can do what the Broncos did, just be in there and still win the competition, which I don't think is.
I don't rate it.
I'm not the biggest fan of.
I don't rate it.
But
too.
that's the way the
It
sport
makes
is.
some pretty damn good storytelling. The Broncos
It makes for good storytelling, but it doesn't reflect who the best team in the competition is.
yeah,
right?
but Leicester won the league.
Because someone would then sit there and say last year was the Raiders the best team in the comp because they won the minor premiership, right? That's open to interpretation, but they did enough every week to be in that spot, and I think that's a reflection, right? So I will never argue the ladder, and off that basis, like if we get the spoon, it's because we deserve the spoon. I'm not gonna ever argue that. Are we the worst team in the competition right now? No. Were we the worst team in the competition over the course of the season? Yes.
Yeah, but even to that point, you guys have been dudded a lot this year, where you've had decisions go against you.
But no one's gonna remember that.
You know what?
No,
And-
but
and
that's my point as of why you probably don't deserve the spoon.
how about their roster, but compared to the Tigers roster, this is why I agree with you because the Tigers have an actual team. They're paying someone 1.2 million to play in the halves. Correct me if I'm wrong. They've got a fucking halfback that they've had there for 6 years. You know what I mean? They got a fullback that Gus Gould was calling creamy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're
about
fucking
drop
packed.
100
They got
bags
Terrell
to
May.
like
They
a
got
pie.
the Finu brothers. They got Appy Coruscant. They have a team that don't deserve, that should not be giving their fans this at all. You know what I mean? So the Dragons have Val Holmes, Gufferson, Tujudos playing in the back line. In and out Taras Sloan.
Cook's in and out.
Cook's in and out.
Set to
That's
two,
now
some guy
he's
that made his debut at
27.
27 years old. Like Emre Gula, like there's players on this
Laurie
team.
was playing at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hype up your pack. They deserve all the hyping, but I feel like it's
Juniors.
sad. No, it's sad to hype them now. It's not right. I'm not gonna sit there.
So no, but chemistry.
No. I get what he's trying to say.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
put the pressure on
Yeah, I'm
him.
not gonna pressure them because they just started, cuz. You get me? Like next year they'll play Origin, no problem. But what I'm saying is the Tigers have an established team. You should not be in this position. And Wallah, like I hate the Dragons, but that's fucking that Tigers team should be fucking.
Yeah.
Wallah, that's a disgrace, bro. If I'm a fucking Tigers fan, I'm not
Why is
attending
it a
for.
disgrace? What did you see on the weekend that made you think it was a disgrace? Because again, you got to remember, I'm watching the game with my blinkers on.
100%, but
Right?
this their halves, like there was just times in the game where I'm like, what are you doing, cuz?
Like some of their efforts in defense,
Efforts in
like
defence.
that try where Sloan kicked it back in, there was just like no
one
even in
chasing.
no
attack,
effort on the chase.
Mike,
There was like no
Mike,
effort
you know
on
when
the
it comes
chase.
to attack, like when the Bulldogs, bring it back to my team, right? When the Bulldogs were winning games last year, it wasn't because our attack was cracker.
It's effort.
It's they were fucking grilling
It's effort.
cunts. You know what I mean?
They're
Grilling,
missing the
grilling.
effort, and I think a lot of it goes to they probably took Benji's kindness for weakness earlier in the season, and now it's biting him on the ass. That's also his fault as well because he probably should have been a hard ass earlier, and now because he's probably become
But
a
we've
hard
seen
ass,
what
they're
hard
not
ass-
enjoying
Here's the thing,
things.
it's not that. It's quite tough, right? Because when things are working, how can you be a hard ass? Do you know what I mean? And at the start of the season, with the way they started the season, they came on, started winning games. They're in top four for a while.
But
They're the
then
top
you
four.
give an inch, they take a mile.
I know they take a mile, but as a coach, it's almost like, how do you navigate that, right? Especially, you got to remember, this isn't an established coach that's got reps in his coaching career, right? This is someone who's just new to this, right? He's been a player, but being a player is very different to being a coach. Same thing as being an employee is different to being the team leader or being the boss, right? You got two different hats. You might know how to do the job because you've done the job, but now you've got to do the job and manage the people as well, right? I think for Benji, it's really hard in that situation to say he should have been harder on the team. And I can understand why the team's not responding now because it's almost like, no, you're a two-faced dog. I get that sentiment, but I think the onus is on players. Like, you've got a leadership group. I think the Tigers are basically, you can see everything stems down from the top and the mismanagement from the top leaks into the team. And I know people hate that being pointed out because what happens up in the boardroom shouldn't be leaking out on the field and should be seen as performances, right? However,
Winning starts in the office.
When you do not manage your back office, when you've got players in the team, players out of the team. Like even we joke about the vape incident, right? And we don't know the legitimacy of that story.
Shout
right?
out Kieran Proctor.
Right? It could be real, it could be fake, whatever. But the fact that a story like that can even leak in the first place shows you where the club is.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not.
Even the Adam Lewis stuff, cuz.
Right?
How
The
many
Dewey
times,
stuff,
every
the
time something
leaking
happens
stuff,
for the Tigers, bang.
the Luai stuff leaking, like things like that should not be leaking.
I agree with you. I said ages ago the beginning of the end for them was getting rid of Richardson because Richo doesn't let any of this shit get out.
Yeah, so like it's a really good point, about Shane Richardson, and I think the clubs that are very, very successful, you can see that the back office really has their shit together, right? And culture sets the tone from top office. Whatever is happening in top office, it trickles down into the club because players know how much they can push, right? If they have someone in charge and they know they can't bullshit their way out, it's like with anything in life. You give someone an inch, as we say, they'll always take a mile, and people will push the envelope as far as they can before they go, all right, like this is as far as I can get with something before I get in trouble, right? And you look at the way we've done the recruitment drive. Like for me, I think I used to look at them and was like, all these players really want to play for Dean, but I've always been a big believer in whatever vision the club is able to sell to the players will buy in, and the coach almost... Not to say the coach is irrelevant. I don't want to say they're irrelevant, but they know what's coming through the club. And if they can see that sort of vision and whatever they've been promised been set through the club, it will trickle down into the club and it makes the coach's life easier. And the back office is really important. So I think for the Tigers, coming off the back of last year, you could see that they were almost building something. Yes, they might not have gotten the results last year, but the start of this season, you kind of almost were like, it's finally clicking. It's finally kicking. And it's just unraveled, and it just feels like they've taken 10 steps backwards when they made such good progress to bring the club into a very good spot. Tigers fans are dreaming of the year. It's going to be our first finals appearance in a long, long, long time, and that's just been pulled from underneath them, right? And even when you have these junior players that are coming in, it's not really you're teaching them bad habits at the moment. But even if it's not like they're not participating in those bad habits, I believe a lot of what happens at a senior level trickles down into their attitude and their behavior long term, And it's very important to have a very, very good environment. And that's just been absorbed, As for us, business as usual.
Oh, fucking here we go. These fucking blokes.
How good is
business as usual.
I love your pack, man. They're so fun.
how good is Hamish Stewart?
Name a forward there. Like I think we're saying the
That's
same
the only
logo.
thing I look at. Like I know you've made great signings, but that with Keon, like your forward pack with Keon, is the only thing that in my mind says you are way ahead of us. Like Metcalf is great and Scotty Drinkwater is great, but cause that is the core, cause that's what's gonna take you fucking so forward and let all those blokes become absolute freaks and do what they can do easily.
And the thing is, we're just going to have more players coming through. That's what I love. Some of them are going to have to go at some stage, but it's like you've got this first goal. What this really does in terms of from a long-term future for the club is you've got this whole pack of juniors that have come through. The next crop after them, right? It gives them an incentive to want to be better because they can see a pathway into the first team, right? Not guaranteed you're all going to make it. That's just how the cookie crumbles, right? Like you have to be exceptional. The team will get to a point, hopefully, that it's good enough where you've got enough players that you start losing some of those forwards. And that's the dowside of
Penrith,
it, right?
bro. They
you
got
can't
Lindsay
retain.
Smith, Hosking, they had all these blokes come through. They had to block. Fuck, some of you have to go.
But you need to show those youngsters that there is a way to first grade football. Yeah. And the moment you do that as a club, you can set yourself to have a really, really good future. Where it's like you're coming into a stable environment. If you perform and you do your dirties, you do the things that are expected of you, you will have a crack at the first team. And if it's not at the Dragons, you might set yourself up for your next move somewhere else.
Correct.
Win-win.
So I think we've done really well. I think from a recruitment drive, we've done really well. The game, I think we kind of took, I don't know if I could say we took the foot off the gas a little bit. I thought that last 10 was a little bit scrappy from us. There were a couple of errors coming out of yardage from us. I think Fene dropped the ball quite early on in the game. Sloan had a drop ball or a loose carry as well.
Halfway.
Yeah, and that just really put us on the back foot and we didn't recover or we weren't able to swing momentum back in our favour. I think for us, from our game next year, if we can fix up those little discipline areas where we're a little bit tidier with the ball, we're a little bit more careful with the ball, I think what's been really good, man, Cole's been doing a good job. You know, like he doesn't get enough. Well, he's received a lot of criticism, but I think in the last couple of weeks, he hasn't been in the outlines. No one's spoken about him because he's just doing what he needs to do.
Lycan's playing really well.
Yeah, they're all just doing their job. It hasn't been complicated. It's like, hey, you're a 1, do your job, catch your ball, run the ball. Your wingers, make sure you don't drop the ball, do your yardage. Your forwards, get the team over the advantage line.
That's what they have
Like
to do.
everyone's just doing the job. It's nothing too flashy, nothing too crazy. Like I don't think we've had, maybe last week we did, but we haven't had too many moments of, wow, what the fuck was that? Like crazy, but everyone's just doing and everyone's showing up for each other. And Kempy spoke about it, and a lot of people have spoken about that effort earlier from Loco. A front rower shouldn't be making that tackle. A front rower should not be making that tackle.
He covered so much ground to get there.
They should not be making that tackle, but that just shows you the type of player that he is, the type of attitude that he has, and the fact that he's willing to die for his teammates.
Wallah, he did better tracking of a play than a fucking fullback at my club. He honestly, when I watched that back, because I watched Kempy's
always
story.
comes back to him.
No, because a bloke that just made 17 million tackles.
Yeah.
On the 30
He has every excuse to not be there.
And he's young as well.
That I can look at and be like, cuz it's all good.
He has every excuse to not be there.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be there.
That gave me a Payne Haas vibe, where Payne Haas has done it so many times, right? And Payne Haas is fucking elite of elites, but it's like, brother, I don't give a fuck. If that guy is going to get through my team, I'm going to go and get him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give him a little touch. I'm going to go and he done it. And wallah, it's a big moment in the game for you.
Because they win the game.
Easily flips. You know what I mean? So
they win the game. They win the game if he's not there.
Yeah, if he doesn't make that tackle,
so
it goes down as a loss.
It's big respect, bro.
But it shows, even though you guys should win the spoon for all money, that shows that these guys are trying to do everything they can to try and avoid it.
Yeah.
That's all you can appreciate as a player. But two, I think you can see that these players are also playing with next year in mind.
Yeah, of course.
If you're someone like Loco, you probably know Keon's coming in. I don't know who we're going to offload in terms of the forwards. I know this has been talked about Blake Lowry going. But at the end of the day, you don't want to play like you're locked in, if that makes sense, right? You want to be showing up every week and just doing your effort areas. And even if you lose a game, fans can't be upset if you're doing shit like that.
I don't see JC.
Do you know what I mean?
Like effort.
You can't be upset. All right, we had a shit season. It is what it is. But this is probably such a weird place to be in mentally because on paper we've had such a shit season, but outlook forward, thinking I'm so happy, I'm so optimistic, I'm enthusiastic. I'm excited, and it's a really weird thing to be knowing you're getting the spoon, but at the same time, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. We'll be fine.
It happens a lot.
It's a very, very weird place to be in.
A lot of clubs towards the end of the season, like Wooden Spoon, they start playing so good. You know what I mean? But the only thing that I look at the Dragons and I'm like, you're gonna be all right. It's okay for you to have that feeling. Is your fucking pack and who you have signed next year. You get me? But bro, if the first 10 rounds, me personally, Fred doesn't agree with me, but the first 10 rounds is fucking important. You get me? Because then people are gonna be like, fuck. You know what I mean? I know it's early, but fuck, if you get
sets the tone.
If you get all these boys are all there fit, injuries are gonna happen.
It's with any sport, right? And again, relating it back to football, you can't win the title in the first 10 rounds, but 100%. You can certainly lose it in the first 10 rounds.
Correct.
You lose your first 6-7 games, you're pretty much out of it.
Yeah,
right?
it's wraps.
Whatever visions you had for the season,
chuck them in the bin.
Go back to the drawing board.
Unless you're
book the Ibiza trip. Book that trip to Spain.
Yeah, you're resetting. Again to Mike's point, unless you're Penrith, it's one of those things, right? The first 10 rounds are important. You just need to be in and around.
Yeah.
You don't need to win every game, but you also can't lose more games than you've won. Yeah, simple as, right?
Yeah, you don't want media pressure too. You don't want to 5-6 games.
The stories get louder. The saxophones get louder.
And that's right. And I think for us, because of the recruitment we've done, the players that are coming in, there's going to be big pressure on them.
100%.
Right?
Big
and
money.
The best thing that they can do in terms of settling is just win games. It doesn't have to be pretty. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, people will just look at your for and against. They'll look at the points on the board and they'll look at how many games you played, right? They haven't clicked, but they're winning games. Yeah. They get off the back of
great.
It's a new team.
It's like the Roosters have done that and they're coming first.
Great sign, bro.
Just be in and amongst it. Just be there and just make sure you're there to finish off.
Anything else, boys, with this
I'm
game?
sad to see Sloan leave the NRL, boys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I reckon he could have been picked up by someone. Perth
I don't know why we don't
Bears, what
sign
he
him,
is
to be
doing.
honest.
Even you guys to play on the left wing. Us as a
Cover as a fullback as well.
Yeah, cover as a fullback. Us as insurance for like AJ the year after the Storm.
I really think you should have got it. Yeah, you should have got it because Munro's not.
Munro next season will know more because his case has been.
Well, no more is
adjourned.
dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want someone
Yeah.
guaranteed
But even Tyrone, he's more to play on the right.
on the
but
right.
someone like Sloan, he's sort of better depth for us than someone like Ed Causey or Moala Graham.
He'll go for 2 years and then he'll come back at a good contract. I reckon,
Yeah.
Sloan.
Well, after the game, he was talking to Joey, and it was sort of up in the air with how he was talking about it because the coach has been stood down. So I don't think he really knows what the situation is going to be like. And he sounded like honestly gutted to leave the NRL. And he
But he's leaving
credited
the country.
he credited the coach because the coach, he said, I finally have a coach that believes in me. And that's all he's needed his whole career.
Haram, it's sad. Straight up, it's
And
actually sad. 'Cause he's very talented.
I think he scored like 7 from his last 8 games. So he's done very, very well. And speaking of tries, that Solomon Sakuru, I think his name
He
is.
had 2 on the weekend.
He
Is
scored
that on his
2
debut?
Two
or?
late tries on his debut.
Nice. Great
Yeah,
stuff.
so
Tigers. Make sure you ruin him, yeah? Make sure you get rid of him.
Well done to him.
Boys, we're good. We've covered everything pretty much. We'll get into our tips.
Let's see the games.
Yeah, the first game of the week is Melbourne and Penrith. I need your prediction, your 1 to 12s, 13 pluses, and who's going to win. T?
I think it's time for them to bounce back.
Melbourne?
Nah, Penrith.
Penrith. Oh, yeah, I forgot that Penrith haven't been that good lately. I'm going to go Penrith 13 plus.
I'll go 1 to 12 Panthers.
Last game in Melbourne. Yeah. T?
I think it's Old Boys Day as well.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be tight.
You know what? You don't think it'll be tight?
13 plus you going?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they need to switch into gear. We've got 3 more rounds left in the
I think
season.
they'll win by but you know what? Great point because Isaiah as well. It's a big loss. Raiders, Broncos.
Raiders.
Go T. Go for it. Just go for it, my bro. Broncos by 18.
There's no Reece Walsh this weekend as well.
This is going to be
Honestly, it's a bloodbath. I'm sick of it. I've tipped them 3 weeks in a row. Like,
weeks and Savage.
watch him. You know, this is couch curse. I want to come back to this next week after the Broncos win by some dodgy field goal.
Guys, I'll never forget Riyad Mahrez couch curse. Well, I'll never forget.
This is also the first time they've played in Canberra since that final game last year.
I grilled Riyad Mahrez. You fucking shit.
Very different
Boom.
teams though, Joe.
Double.
I know that, but the point is, Raiders are going to have that in the back of their mind. Like, this is the team that,
Yeah, that ended our season.
I'm going to go Raiders by 50, bro.
Yeah, Raiders
50 question mark?
13 plus. 50 question mark.
Question mark.
After 5 minutes.
Papa should score, yeah. I think Weeks and Savage are going to have a field day. Boys,
They
Dolphins.
They should roll the red carpet for Papa so he can score the Broncos. They're letting everyone else score.
It's all good. He'll score a conversion, boys. Relax.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Dolphins, Para.
Oh, I reckon Dolphins at Suncorp, 13 plus.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Dolphins 13 plus.
See?
Yeah, no objection.
No objection.
13
13 plus. Newcastle, Manly.
Newcastle.
Oh, fuck me.
13 plus.
You know what?
Nah, Newcastle
You know-
1 to 12.
No, I'm going to go Newcastle 112. I think Manly will give him a crack. That jersey.
Newcastle don't really win 13 plus, so it's a good point.
Because it's a very special thing. They're doing a 1997 grand final.
Grand final rematch.
They're wearing the special jerseys. They have all the old boys.
I seen Dan, our boy, the Bricky Dan, in one of those kits. Shout out. Very, very nice kit.
Beautiful jersey.
Very nice
They
jersey,
should
bro.
use that as their away kit next year.
That was sexy, bro. Straight
So
up.
I reckon this could be a nice 13 plus.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to 1 to 12.
The way Manly playing at the moment, I can't see him.
But because they get Tommy back, I feel like they have a bit of confidence. And
Well, then Clayton Falolo at 6. Come on.
yeah, I'm just going to stick to 1 to 12.
Rabbitohs WAHS.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys go first.
Where's it at?
A core. We're
You
undefeated
haven't
at
won
core this year.
You haven't lost, sorry.
Since I think late last year.
I'm going to go Warriors by 40.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm doing this for you, by the way.
Catch curse.
Nah, I just think that it's fucking hard, bro, because I feel like what Rabbitohs, wallah, no lie, they can win, but the inconsistency might rock up. You know what I mean? Like, it might be like this time of the year where they're like, oh, but Wayne Bennett, fuck. I'm going to go Warriors 1 to 12.
He gets them up for these sorts of games.
Yeah. Warriors 1-12. And straight out, the Bulldogs beat the Warriors. I don't see why Rabbitohs can't.
That's what I'm leaning towards. Maybe they have a game like that.
Yeah, but your pack has to be fucking amazing.
Bit of travel. Last week they went to Brisbane. This week they're back here.
It's a tough one, man.
What do you reckon?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, man.
Tip Souths by 1, you mad cunt.
Yeah, frick it. Souths.
Souths by 1. Bud Sullivan to kick the field goal.
I'm going to go with Trell Mitt, South 1-12. Without Trell Mitt, Warriors 1-12.
Warriors 1-12. All right. Dogs, Dragons, T. Who's winning by 50? Us or you?
Carl Flanagan, my
Carl
murder.
Flanagan. Carl Flanagan, first try scorer.
Redemption game.
game.
The revenge.
Nah, Critter, just tell Critter to get off the rest, bro.
Nah, he can't do that. They're his mates, guys. You know what I mean? Mike, you answer this.
I reckon the Dragons 1-12.
Yeah, I don't disagree, to be honest.
We haven't beaten the Dogs in a long time, but to be fair, it's been a long time since we've beaten the Dogs.
Honestly,
until this
honestly,
weekend.
we didn't beat you. We haven't beat you this season. We didn't beat you last season. We didn't beat you the season before.
Maybe this is the game.
Yeah, last win was Indigenous around 2022.
Maybe
Like-
this is the game,
That was
cuz.
at Belmore. I
Like
remember.
it's been a long time since we've been nearly. We've had so many games. We've been nearly there. We haven't been the Dogs in a long time.
You haven't
Maybe
had a
this is the
squad
game,
like
guys.
this, though.
Maybe this is the game.
I don't know something about this
I
game.
like
But
the game.
Dragons 1-12.
I like having this game at Allianz.
I'm gonna go Dogs 13 plus. And honestly, I'm saying that with like fucking no hope. I'll just be real with you. You know what I mean? But I can't. let everyone
$1.50
have it.
favourites.
Winning, Briz, winning, boys. Just remember
Titans,
that.
Cronulla Sharks.
Sharks.
1-12. 1-12 Sharks.
Yeah, 1-12
I'm
Sharks.
gonna go Titans 1-12, bro. Straight up.
That's Seabus in the hot
Yeah,
box.
yeah. They're gonna have a good time there. Roosters, Tigers, last game of the round, boys.
Roosters
We'll do it
by
while I just
100.
end the
They're going to
episode.
break the record again.
Just end the episode,
I'll break
bro.
the record this time.
If they did that to the Cowboys, what the fuck are they gonna do to these Tigers?
Bro, you know, see him walk his head, lick his lips, but those outside backs.
Mm.
Marky Mark, bro. Save all your multis for that game.
How many disruptors this weekend, boys?
Honestly, yeah. Like, for that, hey, they're gonna call none of them because
Zero.
Ashley Klein's got one on it.
because it's the Tigers.
All right, boys. Before we head off, shout out to our brother Mitch. He's getting married this weekend, so I just want to congratulate him. We love
Congrats,
you, my
Mitch.
brother. We're gonna get the Zara ready for you, me and Mike, in the Armour Guard truck. Brother, we're there first.
A lot of analysis this week,
And
Mitch.
shout out to Wagyu Boys, our sponsors, and yeah, love you all, man. Thank you all for tuning
Thank
in.
you all.
Good night. It's
Take
like
care.
10:30 on a Tuesday.